CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Over the years, many writers have made the South Pacific and the East Indies the settings for some of their best-known work. Herman Melville, Joseph Conrad, and Ian Forster, to name but three, wrote about the exotic and mysterious islands lying thousands of miles away across the deep waters of the Pacific Ocean. These islands may seem less remote now than they used to be, but the mixture of cultures, East and West, can still produce some bizarre incidents.
Doc, I didn't murder Sir Dabney.
I want to believe you, Clyde, but the evidence...
He was my employer. Why would I kill him? Now that he's gone, I'm left with nothing.
Is there any one piece of the evidence against you that you can refute?
No.
If you didn't kill him, Clyde, then how did he die?
Our mystery drama, A 1,000-Year-Old Story, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger. It stars Ralph Bell and Gordon Heath. It's sponsored in part by ARM, Allergy Relief Medicine, and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Close your eyes and imagine a South Seas island. Tropical breezes wafting gently through towering palm trees. Beaches with sand the color of alabaster stretching unbroken for miles. Clear blue skies, coral reefs, breathtaking sunsets. A paradise indeed where nothing could possibly go wrong. That's an illusion, of course. Things can go wrong any place. And the trouble with paradise is when things go amiss there, you're a long way from home. We're on a small island in the Marianas, a U.S. Trust territory at the house of Dr. Charles Duggan.
Yeah. Oh, good morning, Jim.
Hello, Doc.
What are you doing here at this hour? This isn't our golf day, is it?
No. Actually, I'm here on official business.
As the island magistrate? What's wrong? Aren't my papers in order?
Doc, as a Canadian citizen, you're the only person on the whole island who might have what I'm looking for.
Oh, yes? What's that?
A copy of a British Who's Who.
Who's who?
It's rather urgent. Do you have one?
Why, yes, I believe so. It would be in the library. Leave that cigar of yours in the ashtray there and come on in. Is there someone in particular that you are interested in?
A fellow named Sir Dabney Chen-Si.
Dabney Chen-Si. That's an unusual name.
He's Anglo-Chinese.
Well, here's the book. Let us see. Dabney Chen-Si. Yes, here he is. Born in Shanghai in 1910, educated in Oxford. Became a British citizen in 1936, knighted in 1966.
Anything else?
Yeah. Married. Oh, my. 4 times. Most recently, 2 years ago, to a Miss Ryokan Getsu from Hong Kong. He's in finance and has quite a list of decorations here from both China and England. Want me to read them all?
No, go on.
His hobby is yachting, and he has residencies in London and Singapore.
That's the man.
Why do you need information on this distinguished gentleman at 7 o'clock in the morning?
Because his yacht dropped anchor in the harbor last night.
And you wanted to check his pedigree before allowing him to come ashore?
No. Last night, his steward discovered him in the ship's library. Dead.
Oh. I see. Natural causes?
Don't know yet.
The man was 68.
True.
Anything's possible at that age, you know.
At any age.
4 marriages?
Precisely.
Coffee?
No, thanks, Doc. I've got to go out to the yacht and begin an investigation.
So you do suspect foul play, hmm?
Sergeant Johnston was out there this morning. He found this. It's a letter Sir Dabney was writing at the time he died to his solicitor in London. Apparently, he just discovered that someone was cashing checks in his name without his knowledge, and he wanted his solicitor to investigate.
And you suspect the embezzler, realizing Sir Dabney was onto him, killed him for his silence?
That's the obvious.
Beware the obvious.
True.
How did Sir Dabney die?
Not sure yet. Thought you might give us a hand, Doc.
Oh, now, today is my day to go coral hunting. You want an autopsy performed?
Eventually, but at the moment, could you analyze this liquid? It's the remains of a whiskey soda Sir Dabney was drinking when he died.
You suspect poison, then?
There were no marks on the body. How long will it take you?
Well, it depends on how many reagents I have to try.
Follow me out to the yacht when you have an answer, will you? It's in the harbor, on the way to your coral beds.
Okay. Foul play, eh? You know, there is just one problem here.
What's that?
If the motive was to cover up this embezzlement, why wouldn't the murderer, if there is one, mind you, have destroyed this letter?
How could he know that it was precisely that matter which Sir Dabney was writing to inquire about at the time of his death?
Well, that's something of a coincidence, isn't it?
Yes. Why? What's wrong with that?
Maybe nothing. But I just wouldn't think you'd get too many coincidences in your line of work, if you know what I mean.
Welcome aboard, Inspector. I'm the ship's captain. Name's Renner.
Thank you, Captain. I'm Jim Trees, the local magistrate.
Your man's already nosed around pretty good. I suppose you'd like to see the ship's study where Sir Dabney was found.
Please.
Nothing's been disturbed. After the body was taken ashore, the room was locked. Lady Dabney's in her room, and she'll see if it's necessary, but of course she's upset.
It will be necessary, I'm afraid, but not just yet.
Mr. Chubb, that was Dabney's secretary, is just having breakfast.
He's eating?
Oh, yes. You seem to be treating this as a criminal case, Mr. Trees.
Just a routine investigation.
If you want my opinion, it would seem to be a case of a simple heart attack. Well, this is the study.
You're sure nothing's been touched?
Oh, no, sir. Why?
The place seems pretty neat.
Oh, that's the way Sir Dabney kept it.
Will you run down what happened last night?
Well, we anchored about 7. Dinner was served to Lord and Lady Dabney and Mr. Chubb at 8.
Mr. Chubb?
Yes, Sir Dabney's private secretary.
Oh, yes, the one who's eating.
Anyway, round 10, Sir Dabney came in here to do some work. 10:30, the steward brought him his nightly grog tray, the whiskey and soda your man took with him.
Where did the tray sit?
Oh, where it's still sitting on the table over there next to the window.
Was the window open like this?
Yes.
It opens right out onto the deck?
Yes, sir.
So anyone passing... Go on, Captain.
Well, that's about it. 11:30, the steward entered to remove the tray and found Sir Dabney there at his desk, dead.
Pen in hand?
Yes, sir.
And this is the letter he was writing? I mean, this is his handwriting.
Oh, yes, quite distinctive. No mistaking that. Should I...
Come in.
Jim?
Ah, Doc. You have the results already?
Yes, I found out...
Captain Renner, would you excuse us?
Oh, certainly.
If Mr. Chubb has had enough to eat, perhaps you'd tell him I'd like a word with him.
I'll send him right up.
That didn't take you long, Doc. What did your analysis show?
There was something in Sir Dabney's drink, all right, besides whiskey and soda.
Poison?
Yes.
What kind?
That I'm not sure of. None of my reagents gave me its exact nature.
So the drink was tampered with?
Oh, no doubt. Any good suspects so far?
No.
It's a nice collection of books this fellow had. Oh, that's too bad.
What?
It's dust.
Some folks aren't big readers.
Well, it's a shame, though. People who use books for expensive wallpaper.
There's an empty space.
Oh, yes, so there is. A small one, though. Must have been a pretty slim volume.
I have to start somewhere.
You see the book lying about?
No.
That's the kind of detail that solves cases.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. And now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to hunt Coral.
It must be Sir Dabney's secretary. The very soul of composure, from what I gather. His master's demise hasn't stopped him from packing away a solid breakfast. Come in.
You, wanted to see me?
Yes. Doc, you'll do the autopsy tonight?
Yep.
Now, your name is...
Clive Chubb.
Clive Chubb. I don't believe it.
Charlie?
Yes.
You two know each other?
Oh, know each other. Clive here was the best wing forward the Darlow rugby team ever saw. You are Sir Dabney's personal secretary?
Oh, yes, I've been with him for 5 years.
Excuse me, Doc. Mr. Chubb, I need to ask you a few questions.
Well, certainly.
We suspect that your employer was murdered.
What?
Poisoned.
Good Lord. By whom?
We don't know yet. The only clue we have is a letter Sir Dabney was writing.
Well, what sort of letter?
Can you tell me who would know the whereabouts of Sir Dabney's financial records and bank books?
Well, that would be me. He kept them in the bottom drawer of his desk there.
Did he have any large sums of money on board?
Several £100, I believe. Why? Do you suspect robbery was the motive?
Where was this money kept? Do you know that as well?
Or in the wall safe behind the drapes over there.
And the keys?
It's a combination lock.
Oh. Who would know the combination?
Well, Sir Dabney, of course, and myself.
Would you write it down for me, please?
Well, yes. There.
Thank you. Doc, you and Mr. Chubb can continue your reunion outside. I'd like to be alone in here for a few minutes.
I'm sorry about what's happened.
Poor Sir Dabney. He was an awfully decent man. Leaves me up a dry creek, I can tell you. I don't even know how I'm going to get back to Canada.
Well, won't Lady Dabney help you?
I think not.
Why not?
It's an involved situation, Charlie. I'd prefer not to go into it.
Mr. Chubb, can I speak with you a moment inside?
With me? Sure. Charlie?
Jim?
Sure, Doc. You can come too. Mr. Chubb, who else knew the combination to this safe?
No one.
Just you and Sir Dabney?
Yes. Why?
Because I found this inside the safe. Do you recognize it?
It looks like a small vial of liquid.
Doc, the label says denathomal. Do you know what that is?
Why, yes. It's a poison.
I'm very fond of boats myself, says a character in a well-known British play. I like the way they're contained. A comforting feeling for some, perhaps. But if you are the unlucky object of official suspicion, even a wealthy man's yacht can suddenly begin to seem very claustrophobic. And what might have been a pleasant reunion between two old schoolmates is threatening to become something much more serious. I shall return shortly with Act Two. What is all around us, yet often obscure, free, yet of great value? The answer? Truth. Truth should be a simple enough thing. After all, it is merely that which is. Yet the truth of a matter can be deceptive, for correct interpretation can rest on any number of facts, no one of which is so insignificant that it can be overlooked. Keep this in mind as we continue to unravel the mystery surrounding the death of Sir Dabney Chen Si. We are back in the yacht's library, the scene of the crime.
I'll ask you again, Mr. Chubb. Do you recognize this vial?
Well, no, I've never seen it. You say you found it in the safe?
Which, by your own statement, had a combination known only to you and Sir Dabney.
Well, yes, we had the combination changed just before we left London.
Jim, I can vouch for Clive. Our old school has had its share of questionable alumni, but none of them have ever ended up on murderer's row, you know.
I'm not out to hang anyone, Doc. Least of all your pal here. All I'm doing is developing evidence.
I have no idea how that vial could have gotten into the safe. Where was it?
This logbook from the safe. Do you recognize it?
Yes, it's the record of ship's cash.
Are these entries in your handwriting?
Yes. One of my duties was to keep a record of money spent in the operation of the boat. Why?
Because this vial of poison was in the spine of that book.
Oh, really, Jim? This is all too perfect. Someone is obviously trying to frame him.
Who? Do you have any thoughts on that, Mr. Chubb?
No.
Well, why on earth would Clive poison the old fellow and then tuck the evidence back in the safe?
It was well hidden. I almost didn't see it. It made only the slightest bulge in the book.
Well, how do you know that's even the stuff that did Sir Dabney in?
I suppose we can check that out easily enough now, Doc?
If it is pentothal that was in his drink, I can determine that with a little baking soda from the ship's galley. Well, we found the murder weapon.
It was liquid from this vial that was used to do the old man in.
Yes.
No question.
None. Pentothal is a superstimulant. It speeds up the action of the heart. And in someone of Sir Dabney's age, that almost certainly leads to cardiac arrest.
In other words, a heart attack.
Well, I'll have to wait until I perform the autopsy to know for sure that's how he died. But that's what I'd expect to find. Where is Clive now?
I asked him to remain in his room. No one will be allowed off the ship now, of course. I have men searching the whole boat, questioning the crew.
What is that you're looking at?
A photograph of Lady Dabney. It was in her husband's desk. Beautiful, isn't she?
Yes, very.
What's Chubb's relationship with her?
What do you mean?
I heard him talking about her. What was he saying?
I gather there is a strain between them. That's all.
Is he a womanizer?
I wouldn't think so.
But no saint.
Who is?
I am.
Yes, well, I imagine it would depend on circumstances, wouldn't it?
The point is, Lady Dabney is extremely attractive.
Oh, yes, exquisite.
And Sir Dabney was 30 years her senior.
At least.
A terrific temptation.
Possibly.
And a motive.
That is speculation.
True.
Have you spoken to her yet?
No, I was waiting on the results of your test. I'll ask Captain Renner to make...
Excuse me.
What?
Are you the inspector?
Yes. Jim Trees.
I am Lady Dabney.
Oh. This is Dr. Charles Duggan. He has been assisting me in the investigation.
My condolences, ma'am.
I have been told by Captain Renner that there are policemen on board who are searching the ship. Is this true?
Yes.
Will you be so kind, please, as to tell me why?
I'm afraid your husband's death was murder, Lady Dabney. He was poisoned.
Are you quite sure of this?
Yes.
Then you must find the poisoner for me and quickly, so that he too may die.
With your permission, I would like to ask you some questions.
Is this normal?
Yes.
Very well.
Can you give me an account of your movements last night?
Certainly. We had dinner, the three of us, about 8 o'clock. Afterwards, Clive and I remained together, while Dabney came in here to the library.
You and Mr. Chubb were together?
In the stateroom, yes. We were playing cards. At about 11 o'clock, I excused myself and retired.
And Mr. Chubb?
I presume he did the same.
One last question, Lady Dabney, and forgive me for asking it.
Of course.
Were you and your husband always on the best of terms?
Yes. We were very close. I can understand why you might assume that the age difference between us would be a problem, but it was not. No other man has been of any interest to me at all since I met Dabney. I'm aware men find me attractive, and when they flirt with me, I understand. Even Clive.
Clive? You mean Mr. Chubb?
It was harmless. Nothing. Anyway, it was months ago.
Was he in love with you?
You would have to ask him that.
Did Sir Dabney know about this?
I mentioned it to him, yes.
And?
He wanted to let him go. It's a standard male response.
Why didn't he?
I persuaded him not to. Clive was quite useful to him. He's very clever, you know. And once he saw I was not interested in responding to his overtures, he stopped.
Did Mr. Chubb know you told Sir Dabney?
No, of course not. But this is ancient history, Inspector. It was all over months ago. Since then, we've been all quite civilized with each other.
Yes. You played cards.
In the public stateroom.
Thank you, Lady Dabney. That's all for now.
Then you'll excuse me.
Ask Captain Renner to join us if you see him, would you?
Certainly.
She's quite vain, isn't she?
With good reason, I'd say. Well, Doc, what do you make of all that?
The question is, what are you going to make of it?
I'm not sure yet.
Methinks the lady did protest too much.
About her faithfulness to her husband?
And it seemed to me she deliberately let Clive's name slip.
I don't think so. She seemed genuinely upset when I tried to make something out of it. But if Chubb was attracted to her, it would compound his motive, wouldn't it?
Ask him then.
I doubt I'd get a straight answer. That's why I want to speak to the captain.
She said it was harmless. It was over months ago.
Doc, listen. Thanks for your help.
What?
I'll see you this evening for the autopsy. Say around 7.
Oh, you want me to go?
It's a police investigation from here on out. Anyway, weren't you going coral hunting?
Yes, that was before I knew a friend of mine was going to be involved.
I understand about the old school ties and all that, Doc, but...
I am not abandoning Clive now.
You wanted to see me?
Oh, yes, Captain, come in. Okay, Doc, you can stick around. But remember, you're an impartial witness. Captain Renner.
Yes, sir.
I have a question for you. It's delicate, but I hope you'll be frank.
Oh, yes?
It concerns the relationship between Lady Dabney and Mr. Chubb.
Well, what about it?
That's what I'm asking you.
They was, friendly.
Just give me your impressions, Captain.
They spent a lot of time together, especially when the governor was working. Lady Dabney's pretty fond of Mr. Chubb, but I don't see the harm in that, not so long as he knows to keep his distance.
She was fond of him?
Yes.
Would you say they are having an affair?
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. On account of Mr. Chubb don't seem too keen. I think he fancies her, but feels he felt a conflict of loyalties, if you know what I mean.
Yes, Captain, I do. Thank you.
Well, will that be all?
May I ask a question?
Sure, Doc.
There's a slim volume missing from one of these shelves here in the study. You haven't by any chance seen it lying about, have you?
Well, what's it look like?
I don't know.
What's it about?
Well, I'm not sure.
Oh, it's not much to go on, is it?
No, I guess not.
Can't say I've seen any books lying around. Well, I'll be on the bridge then if you need me.
Now what? If what Captain Renner says is true about Chubb and Lady Dabney, then Lady Dabney was lying to me.
And why would she lie except to keep herself in the clear? And if she did want him badly enough...
She wouldn't have dispatched her husband in such a way as to throw the guilt on him.
Unless feeling rejected, she decided...
To murder her own husband in order to take revenge on him? Doc, you amaze me.
Well, she is Oriental. And a woman, to boot.
What about the checks? The one Sir Dabney was in the process of asking his solicitor to investigate when he was killed. What need would she have to steal money from a husband who, as far as I can see, was more than willing to give her everything she wanted? I think if we find the person who cashed those checks, we'll have found our murderer.
Checks?
Are you aware that Sir Dabney was writing a letter to his solicitor?
Mr. Carrington in London?
You know the man's name?
Well, of course I know his name.
Are you aware what the letter was about?
Well, no, I didn't know he was writing it.
Apparently, a number of checks had been cashed for rather large sums. Checks he never authorized.
Do you have the dates and numbers of the checks?
Yes, in his bank book here. The checks in question are starred in red ink.
February 2nd, March 7th.
In the letter, he says, quote, "Will you please go round to the bank and question the clerk who paid out the money on the checks I shall list below. to see if he can remember. End of quote. That's as far as he got before the poison took hold. Well, Mr. Chubb, should we finish the sentence? Should we cable London and find out what the clerk has to say?
No. No, there's no need. I cashed those checks. I cashed them all.
Clive.
But they weren't forged. Sir Dabney signed them himself. I always cashed his checks. It was part of my job. I gave him the money. I never kept a penny of it.
Then why would he question them?
I don't know.
Was Sir Dabney going senile, perhaps? Was he beginning to forget things?
No, he was perfectly sound as far as I could tell.
And between you and Lady Dabney?
Pardon?
What was going on there?
Nothing.
We've heard different things.
There was nothing between us.
We have two versions of the story, one from Lady Dabney herself and one from Captain Renner. They differ as to the instigator of the affair, but both agree that something was or is going on.
Look, I swear, nothing is going on.
You had no motive to kill Sir Dabney? Not for his money or his wife?
No.
Then who did?
I don't know. Doc, Charlie, you know me. We grew up together. You've got to believe me because it's obvious your friend here doesn't.
The islands of the South Pacific have always been a source of confusion to me. Are they as far west as one can go before getting to the far east, or vice versa? But the problems of geographical orientation are of secondary interest to us at the moment. The problem of who killed Sir Dabney is considerably more pressing, especially to Clive Chubb. What do you think? Is he guilty or innocent? I'll return in a moment with our final act. Is Clive Chubb guilty or innocent? Perhaps you think this is an unfair question to ask when we still have an entire act to go. But what if I told you that all the facts necessary to deduce the truth have already been revealed? However, let me add that even if you should guess who killed Sir Dabney, you'd never guess the motive. As we rejoin our story, it is evening. We are back on shore at the island hospital.
Finished with the autopsy, Doc?
Yes, all done.
What's the verdict?
If there was any doubts before, there aren't any now. You've got a murder on your hands, Jim. Sir Dabney definitely died of a heart attack induced by the pentothal someone dropped in his drink. Here's a copy of the autopsy report for your files.
Thanks.
What's your next step?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to put your friend under arrest first thing in the morning.
Jim, you're making a mistake.
What would you do in my shoes?
I think it's Lady Dabney you should be going after.
Look at the evidence.
The evidence doesn't mean a thing. Women like that have their ways.
I'm sorry, Doc. Look, it's been a long day. Let me just call out to the yacht to make sure all's quiet, and then I'll give you a lift home.
Who's there? Who is it? Lady Dabney.
May I come in? I must speak to you.
I don't think it would be wise.
Quickly. One of the police guards is by the bulkhead at the top of the stairs.
Well, what do you want?
Clive, did you do it for me?
Do what?
Kill Sir Dabney.
You think I killed him?
You did it for us, didn't you? So we could be together.
No.
We must be very careful now how we proceed. You weren't very clever, you know. All the evidence points to you.
I didn't kill Sir Dabney.
They're going to arrest you tomorrow morning.
What?
I overheard one of the policemen in the radio room just now. He was talking to that Inspector Trees.
Arrest me? You're sure?
Don't worry about the lawyers. I'll see to it that you're provided with the best. But you must pull yourself together. You've gone this far. We have to see it through.
Lady Dabney, you've got to believe me. I'm innocent.
Just remember, they have nothing but circumstantial evidence against you. And in a murder trial, that's not enough, especially with clever lawyers.
I don't stand a chance.
Will you trust me to look after you? Please. You can no longer deny your feelings for me now, can you? By killing Sir Dabney, you reveal the truth.
I didn't kill him.
It wasn't just the money, was it? It wasn't just to prevent him from discovering that you were robbing him.
No, I never robbed him.
I'll see to it that you have everything you want. After the trial is over, I'll keep you on as my personal secretary. The world will see it as a gesture of my confidence in your innocence. But you and I will know the truth, and we can be together forever.
Don't you care that your husband is dead?
Caring won't bring him back. Life is for the living, and that is us, Clive. It's you and I.
Leave.
What?
Leave my cabin at once.
You don't understand. I know what you did and why. You have paid me the boldest compliment a man can pay a woman, and I'm telling you, you have won me. I'm yours.
I was in love with you from the moment I saw you. I'd have given anything for you to be free, but you're a monster. Now get out of here.
You reject me? Well, then let them arrest you. Let them hang you. And when it comes time for your trial, if your own bumbling stupidity hasn't convicted you, my testimony will.
You've been awfully quiet. You're not mad at me, are you?
You know, Jim, I've been going over the evidence against Clive, and something is very wrong. You told me the steward set the drink tray down by the open window. Anyone could have walked by and dropped the poison in.
But not anyone could have put that vial back in the safe.
Unless the safe were already open.
How likely is that?
I've been reconstructing what must have happened. The steward brings in a tray with an ice bucket, whiskey, soda bottles, and an empty glass turned upside down, so the poison couldn't already be in the drink. Now, to satisfy myself at that point, I tested the whiskey and soda bottles and the melted ice water in the bucket. No traces of poison in any of them. The poison had to be added after the drink was mixed.
So Sir Dabney mixes his drink, sets it down. Someone passing by the window drops in the penethomal. Sir Dabney drinks it and dies moments later.
And then Clive enters the room and puts the vial in the safe. And doesn't take an incriminating letter from the dead man's hands. It looks like Clive was trying to implicate himself. Come on, now, something very bizarre is going on.
If that's true, Doc, then let's hope it comes out at the trial.
Charlie?
Who's there? Hey, Clive. How did you get ashore?
I swam. Let me in, will you? I'm freezing.
Give me a hand. All right. Here. Put on my robe and dry your hair. You'll catch pneumonia.
Thanks. I knew I could count on a fellow Darlow alumnus.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I found out that friend of yours intends to arrest me in the morning, so I thought I'd better stay one step ahead of the ceremony.
Oh, Clive, this is an island, and not a very big one at that. How do you plan to escape?
Your motorboat. A boat that size could get me to Saipan. From there, I'll make it my own way somehow.
You can't do that. You'll be a fugitive.
I don't have any choice.
They'll think you're guilty for sure, then.
What do they think right now?
Now, Clive, it's not an airtight case. If you're innocent, it'll come out in court.
Oh? Will it?
Unless there's something we don't know. Is there, Clive?
Yes. There's one thing you don't know, Charlie, and that's who the real murderer is.
Do you know?
No, but it isn't me.
All right, I believe you.
Well, then help me.
I can't, Clive, not without becoming an accessory.
The warrant hasn't been issued yet.
But we both know it's going to be. I'm sorry, Clive.
Charlie, I don't stand a chance. Lady Dabney will do whatever she has to get me convicted.
How do you know that?
She told me so.
Why? Why would she want to convict you?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Is she in love with you?
Nothing ever happened between us.
But you rejected her, then?
Yes.
You think she killed him?
I don't know.
Is she trying to frame you?
No, Look, I don't want to talk about
Are you in love with her?
I was.
Clive, if she is trying to frame you...
Look, it's her word against mine, and all the evidence points to me.
Okay, pal. Here are the keys to my boat. It's more than the marina, a mile down the beach. I'll get you some dry clothes.
Charlie? Thanks.
Forget it.
What'll you tell the inspector?
I'll think of something.
You're helping an innocent man. You know that, don't you?
I know that, Clive. Come in. Good morning, Jim.
Where is he?
Where is who?
Clive Chubb.
Oh? Has something happened?
You know, Doc, frankly, I'm surprised at you.
Better that than bored.
I spoke to the night watchman at the marina. He says a man fitting Clive's description showed up there at 3 this morning, jangling the keys to your boat.
My keys? Oh, my goodness. My goodness, they're gone.
Oh, and it gets worse, Doc. You're under arrest.
Oh, come on, Jim. Just because I beat you in golf is no reason to pull rank.
I'm serious. Word of Sir Dabney's murder has reached the outside world, and it's created quite a stir. He was a knight of the realm, one of England's leading financial men. His death is a matter of international consequence.
I see. Well, if the whole world is watching, you'd certainly better do what you think best. But I have no idea how Clive got those keys.
Let's go.
Come in.
Oh, excuse me.
Captain, good morning.
Well, I was told I'd find the inspector here.
I'm here, Captain. What is it?
Oh, seeing as how Mr. Chubb has escaped, Lady Dabney sent me ashore to get your permission to sail on to Singapore.
Okay. I suppose there's no reason to keep you.
Oh, I got the papers of detention here.
I'll just sign the release.
Oh, by the way, Doctor, you still interested in that book?
The one that was missing from the library? Did you find it?
Oh, I can't say whether it's the same book, but the cook found this in the garbage this morning when he was weighting it down to toss it overboard. Yeah.
1,000-year-old stories. That's a distinctive title. What was it doing in the garbage?
Well, I don't know. It's rather handsome volume, if you ask me.
Ancient legends from the Chinese.
Are all those papers in order, Inspector?
Yes, here you are. I'll radio out to my man and tell him to let you weigh anchor.
Oh, thank you, sir. Can't imagine what happened to Mr. Chubb.
I think I have some idea about that. Have a safe voyage, Captain.
Aye.
Doc, you ready to go? Doc.
Oh, yes. Just let me get my golf clubs.
Golf clubs? You're under arrest.
Oh, I won't be after I've read you the first story in this book.
What do you mean?
I had a feeling all along the empty space on that library shelf had something to do with this.
You think someone deliberately threw that book away?
Oh, yes.
Who?
Sir Dabney. He threw it out because it contained the solution to his murder.
What?
How? It looks like this book is where he got the idea for it.
Where he got the idea for his own murder?
Listen to me. Yeah. The story of the old merchant. In ancient Cathay, there lived a wealthy old merchant, Yang Sun. He was married to a lovely young girl named Shen Fu, and he employed as accountant a gentleman named Shin Mi.
The Dabneys and Mr. Chubb.
Oh, yes, a neat parallel, isn't it? Now, the young wife fell in love with Shin Mi, who resisted her advances at first, but eventually yielded to them. The old merchant, suspecting that his secretary had betrayed him, sought to take revenge. But because the law of Cathay forbade murder, no matter what the provocation, and because Yang Sun felt that life without his wife's love was not worth living, he took his own life, but in such a way that suspicion would fall upon the man who had wronged him.
Suicide.
It all makes sense now.
Clive was having an affair with Lady Dabney then.
No. He was in love with her at first, but restrained himself out of loyalty to Sir Dabney. That's the one detail in which the case differs from the story.
That's too bad. So the old man killed himself for nothing.
I don't know. The fact is, Lady Dabney was enamored of Clive.
So, your friend is innocent?
Yes.
And will you now be so kind as to tell me where we can find him?
I don't know any more than you do, Jim. But if he did take my boat, and I were he, I imagine I'd head straight across the channel to Saipan.
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, but murder by any other name can make a big difference in the success of an investigation. In fact, as we have just seen, to persist in calling a suicide murder could mean the difference between life and death. Fortunately, the error in labeling was discovered in time, and an innocent man's life was saved. I shall return shortly. A curious feature of our story is that although Clive Chubb was innocent, he sought to save himself by a delusion. Time and desire had blotted from his mind the fact that he had never graduated from the Darlow Academy. Yet he swore his innocence to a man who felt compelled to help him because of the old school tie. Would that all our delusions were as harmless as that one. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Russell Horton, Gordon Heath, and Carol Teitel. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
You, finding life rather dull, dreaming again of exotic places, wishing you were somewhere else? We offer you escape.
Escape with us now to a small freighter in the China Seas and a sinister traveler who brings destruction to crew and ship alike, as Ella St. Joseph tells it in his most unusual play, A Passenger to Bali.
Let's clear this ruddy port.
The papers in my pocket read Steamship Roundabout, 9,000 tons, British registry. Master and owner, Captain English. Stamped across the face was the clearance of Port Authority. I'd be glad to see the last of Shanghai, its smell and its waterfront filth. Cargoes had been scarce. Now, with our hold filled for the first time in months, I didn't want to waste time. I wanted to get underway before morning. Mr. Slaughter,
Aye, Captain.
would you step up here to the bridge, mister?
Aye, sir.
Are we ready to sail, mister?
All secure, sir.
All hands on board?
Aye, sir.
Good. Let's clear port, Mr. Slaughter.
Yes, sir. Mr. Angle, stand by the castle. Stand by. Stand by. Let go the stern spring line.
You there on the dock. Pike that line forward. Forward, you lump of meat.
Here you can't board now.
But, my good fellow, I am aboard.
The ship is about to sail.
Who is it, Mr. Slaughter?
Oh, someone who insists he talk with you, sir.
Stay there. I'll be down. Well, what is it?
Have I the honor of addressing Captain English of the Roundabout?
I am Captain English.
Allow me to introduce myself, Captain. I am the Reverend Walks, a missionary bound for Bali.
What can I do for you?
You can offer me your hand?
Come to your point, Mr. Walks. We're about to sail.
I am told your boat puts in at Butte along the port of Bali. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. Here you will find my passport and papers of identification. If the papers and myself shall meet with your approval, we can settle the matter of money, and I shall sail with you tonight.
You've been misinformed, Mr. Walks. The Roundabout is a trading steamer. We've no accommodations for passengers.
You'll find I need little.
I'm sorry, but it's impossible. Good night, sir.
Name your price.
What's that?
A customary fare from Shanghai to Bali is $100. I'll double it.
Sorry.
Don't tell me there isn't room in your cash box for $200.
That's a lot of money, Mr. Walks.
Think of the reward for bringing grace to the pagan Balinese.
Let me see your papers. Well, your passport seems to be in order. The photograph, you.
And the money, Captain English. The money is also interesting. Is it not?
Where is your luggage, Mr. Walks?
On the dock. 2 cases of Bibles.
I'll see to them. Mr. Slaughter, take Mr. Walks forward. And tell Mr. Wrangle to get the luggage aboard.
Aye, sir.
Thank you, Captain English. You won't regret your choice. And now, if you'll just lead the way, Mr. Slaughter.
I watched him walk away, his monstrous bulk shadowing grotesquely in the foggy half-light, his great bull neck creasing into massive shoulders, his shaggy black hair wild and unkempt. I didn't like this man, this missionary, strange in his ways and manners. Yet I found myself thinking that, after all, he was a man of God. Perhaps later I would come to understand him. The fog was thicker now. I shook myself free of the depression I felt. Mr. Wrangle!
Aye, Captain.
Prepare to cast off. We sail immediately. It was the 3rd night out of Shanghai when Mr. Slaughter brought the first trouble to my cabin.
I found her in the afterhold, sir. Come on board in Shanghai.
Obviously, Mr. Slaughter. Come here, girl. I won't hurt you. Come here. What is your name, girl?
I don't think she understands English, sir. Probably Chinese from the looks of her.
I understand.
What are you doing aboard this steamer?
Must come on ship.
What do you mean, must come on ship? Why?
Must come.
Now, look here. Do you know what is done with stowaways?
Stowaways?
Yes, people who sneak on board a ship without paying.
I do not know.
There's no place to put her ashore, sir, until we reach Bali.
I know, and yet she can't have the run of the ship.
We could lock her in the empty cabin, sir.
You forget, Slaughter. There is no empty cabin now. Mr. Walks is in it.
Mr. Walk. Mr. Walk.
You know Mr. Walks, girl?
Oh, Mr. Walk.
Mr. Slaughter, would you ask Mr. Walks to step into my cabin, please?
Aye, sir. I'll only be a...
Gentlemen, I couldn't help but hear my name being spoken. May I be of service to you, Captain?
Got here ready for...
I don't appreciate eavesdropping outside my cabin.
Eavesdropping? My dear Captain, you do me an injustice. I was merely passing by.
As you say, Mr. Walks. Mr. Walks, do you know this young girl? Have you ever seen her before?
What a charming child. What a delight. I'm sorry, Captain. I'm afraid I cannot help you. I have never seen her in my life.
Miss O'Rourke, you tell me love.
After all, Captain English, you could hardly expect a man like myself to know a girl from what must obviously be a sordid livelihood. I have never seen this girl before.
She came aboard this boat to be with you.
Did she tell you so?
No, but it's obviously so.
Even though I am dedicated as a missionary to aid and comfort the distressed, I do not feel obligated to lie merely to smooth the path for another's crime. This girl is obviously far beyond any spiritual help or material comfort that I could give her. Good day, gentlemen.
Girl, did you know this man in Shanghai?
Yes,
Did you know him well?
very well. He was my... Yes, very well.
Slaughter and I talked with the girl for a long while, but we could learn nothing further. After more questions, useless ones, I had the first mate take her forward, feed her, find her a bed. I would talk with Mr. Walks in the morning. Slaughter and I were eating breakfast, and Mr. Walks came into the mess room. He sat down. His gigantic, obscene body overflowed from his chair across the table.
Good morning, gentlemen. I trust your nights were pleasant ones.
Mr. Walks, I want to talk with you about that girl.
The girl? Oh, yes, a tragedy.
I want you to tell me all you know about her. Then I'll decide what's to be done.
What's to be done? Captain, you're overstepping your bounds. This is God's work. Now...
What do you mean?
Oh, dear. You haven't heard?
Heard what, Mr. Walks? What is there to hear?
About the girl, Mr. Slaughter. The poor girl.
What of her?
It seems she met with an accident last night.
Accident?
Yes, at least so I presume. There is some small evidence that she has left our ship now to ride in a mightier, more wonderful vessel. Perhaps even now she is riding across the heavens in a chariot of flaming gold.
What are you talking about?
The poor, demented girl sought succor in the depths of water about us.
What?
Her pitiful, torn shawl lies amid the hawsers at the stern. She committed suicide sometime last night. Well, must I eat alone, or will you gentlemen stay for a second cup of coffee?
In my own mind, I knew what had happened, and I'm sure Slaughter did. I felt certain Walks had killed her and thrown her overboard. But there was nothing I could do. 4 days later, we dropped anchor in the harbor of Bulalong. The ship's officers and I were anxious to get our cargo unloaded and to know that we were rid of Mr. Walks. I was in my cabin going through the routine of bills of lading and ship's papers with the port officer, Mr. Matzius, new at the job and overcautious.
About your passenger. He is a missionary?
Yes, he came aboard in Shanghai.
Captain, since there have been certain changes in Bali, we now have no need of such a person. This man's name is what?
Walks, the Reverend Mr. Walks.
You do not usually carry passengers, Captain?
No, we don't.
Could I speak with this man?
No, of course.
Merely a formality.
Of course, I'll have the mess boy locate him. Be only a minute.
Captain English?
Oh, I was looking for you, Mr. Walks.
For you. The port officer would like to see me. I overheard. But first, let me give you this.
$200. What's this for?
The use of a lifeboat.
What are you talking about?
A lifeboat, Captain. I need one to get ashore. You wouldn't have me swim.
The port officer wants to talk with you. Come along.
Wait, Captain.
Walks, I'm as anxious to have you off my boat as you are to leave. You can only go ashore in the proper way at the proper time.
This is your last chance. Yours as well as mine. Let me go ashore now and take the consequences. You'll search the four corners of the globe looking for this minute. Don't let it slip through your fingers. There's an eternity in it.
You... Captain English. This man is not a missionary. His name is not Vox. All Indonesia is close to him.
What? You mean he can't land? Oh, no, this is ridiculous, Mr. Metzes. This man doesn't belong to me. I refuse to be burdened with him.
You have no choice. He is on your ship. He belongs to you.
This man booked passage from Shanghai to Bali, and I refuse to take him further.
I am sorry, Captain English, but this is not my concern. During the time you are in port, a police guard will be placed on this man. He will not be allowed out of his cabin. When you sail, he will sail with you.
Who is this man?
Call him a murderer, an anarchist, a revolutionary. It does not matter. During the recent trouble here, he fought on both sides and profiteered from both sides. As I said, Indonesia is close to him. Your papers are in order and stamped, Captain. Good day.
I warned you, Captain. You should have let me go. You should have let me go ashore in the lifeboat. For now, in the time ahead, you are going to see a great deal of your passenger to Bali. Yes, a great deal.
Escape under the direction of Norman MacDonald is bringing you Ella St. Joseph's great play, A Passenger to Bali.
It was the 6th week, 42 days before we had taken on a passenger in Shanghai bound for Bali. 3 days after he boarded the ship, he had murdered a young girl, a stowaway. We all knew he had, but we couldn't prove it. Now we were anchored outside the harbor of Bangkok. I was in the deck house, and Mr. Slaughter rapped on the door.
Well, Captain, what's the news?
Bad, I'm afraid.
Walks hasn't been refused again.
Again. Just as he was in Makassar and Lembang and Batavia. The same words, the same reasons as in Bali.
Captain English, there was a fight in the forecastle this morning. One of the men hurt bad, and it was because of walks.
Who were the men?
Able Seaman Coles and Duncan, sir.
Coles and Duncan? Well, they're friends.
Yes, sir, they were. It's all Mr. Walk's doing, sir. The three of them were arguing about something, and sudden like the fight starts. Duncan was cut heavy in the chest. Walks just sat by.
Where is he now?
In the mess, sir.
I'll be right back. Wait here. Mr. Walks. Mr. Walks!
Oh, Captain English, I didn't hear you come in. I was reading. The Bible, as a matter of fact. Did you want to speak with me?
I am told you are directly responsible for an injury sustained by a member of my crew.
Oh, yes, that tragic episode between Duncan and Coles I'd almost forgotten.
I could have you put in irons.
For what reason? I did nothing. The men were discussing religion, and I was simply pointing out certain points to each.
They went at each other with knives.
Like children in the fever of the moment. Was there something else you wanted, Captain?
Mr. Walks,
Well?
No. Walks had dismissed me. Dismissed me on my own ship. I had to get rid of this man. His personality was infecting us all. In the past month, he had come to order about the lesser members of the crew. He had his meals served whenever and wherever he wished. He drank liquor from my own locker. As I watched the harbor traffic of Bangkok, I knew there was only one thing to do. Mr. Slaughter.
Aye, sir.
We will weigh anchor.
How do we shape our course, sir?
Southeast by east, 3/4 south.
Aye, sir, southeast by... Well, that's Shanghai, Captain.
Yes, Mr. Slaughter, that's Shanghai. On the 2 weeks' return trip to Shanghai, I began to feel myself a stranger on my own ship. The trim little China Seas freighter was becoming a floating prison, and the jailer was Mr. Walks. My Kanaka crew, emotional and superstitious, were in love with him. They worshipped him, worshipped his massive body and his liquor-fed eloquence. My deck officers and I could feel control slipping through our fingers, and we were powerless to do anything about it. Then, finally, it was the last night. Tomorrow, we would anchor in Shanghai.
And so we're back to where we started from.
But at least we'll be rid of him.
I hope there's no slip-up this time.
There won't be.
They want him, eh?
Yes, Shanghai is as anxious to capture him as every other port was to reject him. They won't risk his escape.
What's he done, Captain?
Walks has been mixed up in something foul in every country he's touched. Heaven only knows what crimes he's committed. But shortly we'll be free of him. Now, let's have a drink to that.
I don't mind, Captain.
Get a new bottle out of the sideboard, will you? Here are the keys. Good. Just put it here. Oh, and 2 glasses.
You should make it 3 glasses. Well, gentlemen, surely you'll invite me to join you.
No, Mr. Walks. Will not.
Then I shall have to help myself.
I think I'd better get out on deck, Captain. You'll excuse me.
Wonderful, wonderful. Too bad poor Mr. Slaughter couldn't stay.
Glad you enjoy my whiskey.
You have good taste, Captain. Good taste in everything. Whiskey, boats. The roundabout is an ideal little steamer. You might almost say I found a home here.
Have you packed, Mr. Walks?
A comfortable cabin, good food, now that I've schooled your cook, a well-stocked liquor cabinet.
Are you packed, Mr. Wilkes?
Oh, no. No, I am not packed.
You haven't much time. Tomorrow we'll be anchored at Shanghai and you'll be taken away. I hope to jail.
You could be wrong, Captain. It might turn out that I shall stay forever aboard your ship. Until eternity.
Walks, I've never liked you. Not since that first night when you came aboard in Shanghai. Oh? You're filthy. You're rotten, unclean. You're a murderer by your own influences.
This is no time for heated argument. Drink a toast with me, Captain.
You've got into the very core of this ship with your rottenness.
A toast, Captain.
You've seduced the whole crew, the Kanaka deckhands, the mess boys. Every day they're becoming more slovenly, more lax.
Very well, I shall drink a toast myself. To the roundabout, may the comforts I've come to enjoy be not lost too soon.
I'd sink my ship before I'd allow you to stay aboard her one day longer.
Perhaps Shanghai will present an answer to surprise us both.
When this ship leaves Shanghai, Mr. Walks, it will leave free of you. Now, good night, sir. It was in the sweltering noon of the next day that Mr. Chisholm, the British consul at Shanghai, was seated in my cabin, a long drink in his thin hands.
Captain, the Chinese port authorities have told me of your predicament. I am to handle it in my own way, according to their instructions.
I don't understand.
Well, it's extremely simple. In every spot, every port, every town in which this man sets foot, some sort of trouble's broken out.
Oh, I know this, sir.
I cannot be sure this man is responsible, but, after all, the law of averages...
Look, Mr. Chisholm, I want this man off my hands. How soon can you arrange this?
I'm afraid I didn't make myself clear. Shanghai does not want him. Neither does the British consulate.
But this man is a criminal.
Oh, Mr. Walks would certainly be arrested the moment he set foot on land. But he'll not be given that opportunity.
Now, look, Mr. Chisholm, you've got to take that man ashore.
Oh, I'm afraid your now famous passenger is a man without a country.
Am I expected to sail him around the world the rest of my days?
I'm sorry, Captain English. I'm sorry. You will depart at your earliest convenience. Good day, sir.
And so we sailed from Shanghai, the Roundabout, and Mr. Walks. In the weeks that followed, a great shadow lay over the ship. Wrangle, the second mate, fell ill, stayed in his cabin. Slaughter began drinking even during his watches. The ship seemed to smell of evil. Mr. Walks became the real captain of the Roundabout. Then, sweeping in from the edges of the China Sea, came an even more destructive power, typhoon. The barometer had been falling for 3 days, and it was on the forenoon watch that the storm hit with its full impact. For 7 hours, the Roundabout wallowed through the seething masses of water. Then an emergency call from the quartermaster brought me to the bridge. I went into the wheelhouse.
The power unit and the rudder control has gone out.
Where's the mate?
Went aft, sir. Trying to correct the trouble. We're on manual operation now, sir.
You'll need another man to help you. Get help.
But, sir, you can't
I can handle it till you get back. Hurry, man. If this thing gets out of control and starts spinning, the rudder will tear itself free in a matter of minutes. Now go on, man. Hurry.
Aye, sir.
With the steam-powered gears to help me, each wave that hit the shuddering ship made the great wheel come alive beneath my hands. I stood, feet braced against the wild pitching of the vessel, shoulders and arms straining to retain control. I tried to gauge the monstrous waves rushing toward us, tried to ease the groaning ship through millions of tons of lashing water. My muscles pulled and ached as each gray-green monster hit. I could hear nothing over the scream of the storm. I turned, looking for the quartermaster, and in that second it happened. I had been flung off the wheel like a marionette, and now it spun free, spinning one way and then the other with each roll of the ship. I tried to get to my feet, but my leg was twisted under me.
My ship! What have you done to my ship? Walks! Get a rope. Stop the wheel. I'll stop it. No. It'll chop your hands off. Get a rope. No time. Get a rope, you fool. It'll kill you, Walks. Stay away from it. I'll stop it if I have to smash it. You've done it. You've got the wheel on your back. I've got more than the wheel. I've got the whole ocean on my back. Can you hold it a minute longer, Walks? I'll help you. Hold on until I get there.
Never mind, Captain. It will not be necessary.
What? What did you say?
The rudder has just snapped. I'm holding nothing.
The next morning, the storm was gone. Gone as quickly as it had come, replaced by a thick, yellow, clinging fog through which the Roundabout floated, broken, wrecked, sinking. Her wireless gone, half her crew dead. She might go in half an hour, or she might last a week. But I had the safety of my crew to think about. My ship. I had given the order to abandon her.
Like rats, we leave the sinking ship. Leave room for me up forward. I have need to stretch my legs.
You won't be with us this trip, Mr. Walks.
My luggage is not aboard the lifeboat.
You're staying aboard the roundabout. I've left you a sextant. There's plenty of food and liquor. Even enough for you.
I'm not going.
No, you're not going. The ship is yours now. Do with her what you want.
But that's murder. You're murdering me.
I have no idea how soon the ship will sink, or even if she will. You may be picked up today, or tomorrow, or you may float here for years.
Captain English, we
Stay where you are.
But look,
this
Captain,
gun can speak even above your voice, Walks. This is for the last time. Goodbye, Mr. Walks.
Wait, Captain. Hey, it's not man's province to judge. No creature under your wings should be left to die.
Cast loose, Mr. Slaughter.
All right.
Without compassion. Without... All right, then. Row, you fools. Row. Even now you may not have seen the last of me. Row.
And so I left the roundabout. I left everything I owned. Everything except my freedom. The roundabout grew dimmer in the fog, and the figure of a man, standing well forward in the bow of an empty ship, was the last thing I could see before the fog closed in.
Under the direction of Norman MacDonald, Escape has brought you A Passenger to Bali by Ellis St. Joseph, especially adapted for radio by Mr. MacDonald. John Daner was starred as Captain English, with Lou Merrill as the Reverend Mr. Walks. Featured in the cast were Lou Krugman, Michael Ann Barrett, Wilms Herbert, and Bruce Payne. The special music for Escape was composed and conducted by Ivan Ditmars.
Next week, escape with us to the Old West and the unusual story of a man who was a merciless professional killer, but who fought on the side of law, as Ernest Haycox tells it in his exciting story, Wild Jack Wrecked.
Stay tuned now for Make Believe Town, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. This is Roy Rowan speaking. This is CBS, where you spend an hour with Frank Sinatra every Sunday afternoon on the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The desires of the heart are as crooked as corkscrews, said the late W.H. Auden. He may have had love in mind, or hatred, or just about any emotion we're capable of, for the observation applies to them all. And considering how devious our desires can be, it would behoove us to be always on our guard, even with those closest to us. On the other hand, without trust, we would all go mad. A perplexing dilemma, and one that surfaces one way or another almost every day of our lives.
Eleanor, what are you doing here?
You know very well why I've come.
No.
I know what you tried to do, Bert.
What are you talking about?
Don't play innocent with me. I have proof.
Proof? Where?
Well, in my mind, my memory. I remember what happened. And I know you'll try to do it again, won't you? Won't you?
mystery drama Complete Recovery was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Percy Granger. It stars Mary Jane Higby. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Henry James was once discussing the sound of the English language, and he maintained that our loveliest sounding phrase, irrespective of meaning, was summer afternoon. Summer afternoon. It does sound nice, and its meaning has pleasant connotations, too, but not for Eleanor Houston, a wealthy and once very outspoken widow. To her, summer afternoons had become nightmares. We're in a sanatorium in a Gulf Coast city in the deep south.
Oh, Doctor.
Yes, Miss Carter?
Would you hold the door for me while I wheel Mrs. Houston out onto the sun porch?
Oh, surely.
Oh, thank you. Here we are, Mrs. Houston. Another beautiful day. Not a cloud in the sky.
Why are you taking me outside again? Don't you understand? I don't want to go out.
Let's park her over near the edge where she can feel the breeze coming in off the Gulf.
How is she today?
The same. Still no sound and no movement.
It gives me a headache. The sky. I can't stand all that blue.
We've had her under treatment and observation for 6 months, and there's not a thing in the world wrong with her, physically. The fractured ankle she suffered from that hit-and-run driver is all healed, yet she seems totally paralyzed. Oh, here we are.
I talk to her constantly. You know, I almost think she can hear me. Sometimes she even looks as if she's going to respond, and then nothing.
Of course I can hear you. Don't leave me here. Oh, my head is throbbing. The blue sky is making it hurt. I'd rather die than endure this. Oh, you're going away. Don't leave me here.
If only there was some way to get through to her. I'm convinced she's using this paralysis as a defense. She's afraid of something. You can see it in her eyes. Something she doesn't want to face.
You don't think it's just the trauma of the accident?
No, it's got to be more than that. Otherwise, why wouldn't she want to recover?
Doctor, look. Her hand. I think she moved it.
Keep voice down. Don't startle her.
There. You see?
Yeah, she's trying to wheel herself forward.
No. She's rolling straight towards the fire escape.
Stop her. Stop her, nurse.
I can't. She's going over.
Pulse?
Normal.
Blood pressure?
Back up to normal.
How's she breathing?
Well, it's very regular. Almost peaceful.
It's a miracle she didn't break her neck falling down those fire escape stairs.
Except for the bump she took on her head, she seems fine.
Yeah. Oh, did you call her daughter and son-in-law?
Yes. They're down at the nurse's station.
Doctor.
Yes, nurse.
What, Doctor?
Doctor.
Well, what do you want?
I didn't say anything.
Where am I?
Doctor, it's Mrs. Houston.
Is this a hospital?
She's talking.
Of course I'm talking. What am I doing in this bed?
You don't remember, Mrs. Houston?
Oh, of course I remember. I remember I was downtown shopping for a dress for the spring cotillion. And I remember my daughter Rita thought it was foolish for someone my age to still be going to dances.
Is that the last thing you can recall?
Now, stop this interrogation and tell me what happened.
You were struck by a hit-and-run driver.
Oh, really? How extraordinary.
You've been here for 6 months, Mrs. Houston.
6 months? I insist you let me go at once.
You'll have to stay for a few more days until we can run tests to make sure you're really fully recovered.
Doctor, should I get Mrs. Houston's daughter?
My daughter?
Is Rita here?
Yes, she's outside with her husband.
Oh, him. Why are they here?
Why don't we get them for you? I'm sure they'll both be happy to see how much better you are.
Doctor, why didn't you tell Mrs. Houston the whole story?
And risk having her go back into shock?
Well, she doesn't remember a thing from the time of her first accident.
Evidently, the bump she took on her head this afternoon has knocked out all memory of the past 6 months, including whatever fear it was that was keeping her paralyzed.
Dr. James.
Oh, Mrs. Riley, there you are.
Is Mama all right? We came as soon as you called.
No broken bones? Oh, hello, Mr. Riley. No. In fact, something very interesting has happened. The paralysis is gone.
You mean she can move?
And talk. She seems completely recovered.
Well, I don't understand how that's possible.
Well, as you know, it's been my contention all along that Mrs. Houston was suffering from what psychiatrists call a conversion reaction. That is, she converted some mental trauma, probably connected with the car accident, into a physical symptom, the paralysis. Subconsciously, she preferred that to confronting the trauma.
Bert, do you hear that? Mama's better. Isn't that wonderful? Doctor, can we go see her?
Oh, of course.
Mama?
Rita, tell them to let me out of here.
Oh, Mama, y'all better.
Hello, Mother Houston.
Now, I've told you 100 times, Bert Riley, not to call me that. Just because you're married to my daughter, that does not make you part of our family.
I'm happy to see you seem to be your old self.
Well, there's no seams about it. I'm fit as a fiddle, and I want to go home to Amber Oaks at once.
Oh, well.
What's the matter?
Well, I'm afraid the house has been sold.
What? Mama, it was so big and so expensive.
Amber Oaks is my home. Our family home.
The doctors didn't think there was much hope of your ever recovering.
Who gave you the right to sell it?
Well, the court did.
The court? What business it is of theirs?
Well, Bert was appointed trustee for the state, Mama, because of your condition. He is a lawyer.
Of course, if you're fully recovered, everything will be turned back over to you.
If I'm recovered? Of course I'm recovered. What about Amber Oaks?
Well, we can get you a real nice apartment here in town.
And the money you made by selling it? What have you done with it?
It's all been soundly invested.
I want to see the papers. I want to see everything.
Please don't get mad, Mama. Everything is all right. Bert only did what he saw fit.
Of course. Only what he saw fit.
Well, Mrs. Houston, the diagnostic tests were all negative. We can release you today.
It's about time.
There's one thing, though, I think we ought to discuss before you go.
You mean that nonsense about my having been psychologically paralyzed?
Mrs. Houston, it could be quite serious.
Why? You just said my recovery was complete.
Yes, but whatever caused your fear is still there. Even though you have no conscious recollection of the past 6 months, at any moment, something could trigger a relapse.
What could?
Almost anything. A word, a smell, a thought, something you see. Mrs. Houston, there is something inside you that could kill you. Something you're so terrified of, you've blocked it from your conscious mind.
I'm not afraid of anything, Doctor. I've never been afraid of anything in my life. And I certainly have never been terrified.
And you see, Mama, you have a terrace that looks out over the park. When the rain stops, we can go out there. And there's a full-size kitchen and a separate dining room.
A full-size kitchen? Why, the kitchen at Amber Oaks was as big as this whole apartment.
I am sorry about Amber Oaks. But Bert thought...
Don't tell me what Bert thought. I know better than you what goes through that mercenary head of his. An apartment.
We can fix it up nice.
Now, what's this room for?
Oh, that's a surprise I told you about. Amber Oaks is gone, but I found someone who's going to make you feel at home. Mrs. Collins, you can come out now.
Hello, Mrs. H.
Amy, our old cook. I called her yesterday, and she agreed to come live here and work for you just like before.
Oh.
Mama, what's the matter?
Oh, why? Mrs. H., what's wrong?
Mama! Oh, she fainted. I don't know what happened, Dr. James. She just passed out.
Oh, where is she now?
We got her into the bedroom, over there.
Good. Now, you wait out here. Let me see her alone. Mrs. Houston?
What? Oh, it's you.
Rita called me. Can you tell me what happened?
Well, I don't know. Rita was showing me this ghastly apartment, and Amy appeared.
Amy?
Oh, Mrs. Collins. She was my cook at Amber Oaks. Rita's hired her to live in here with me.
Oh, yes, I saw her in the kitchen just now. It was Mrs. Collins, then.
Then what?
Who brought on your fainting spell?
Oh, not at all. Her cooking is excellent.
It's like a tomb in here with the curtains drawn. We ought to get some fresh air. Rain stopped. The sun is out. There. Now, Mrs. Houston, try to remember what was the last thing... What's the matter?
Oh, the sky. Please pull the drapes.
The sky?
Blue. I can't stand blue. Please pull the drapes.
Right there.
Oh, that's better.
Blue. Is that it, then?
I don't know.
Mrs. Collins was wearing a blue uniform.
I didn't notice.
Think, Mrs. Houston.
No.
Why didn't you want to recover? Why did you want to remain paralyzed?
Oh, leave me
alone. Do you know you deliberately tried to kill yourself?
What?
Your accident 2 days ago on the sun porch was no accident. Both the nurse and I saw you trip the brake.
The sun porch?
You tried to kill yourself, Mrs. Houston. Now, what is it you're afraid of?
The sky. The color blue.
No, it's not the color blue. That's only the association. What is the truth, Mrs. Houston? What are you terrified of? What don't you want to face?
Nothing. Nothing terrifies me, Doctor. I'm not afraid of anything.
The essence of man, said a great mystic philosopher, is the effort he makes not to die, to persist in his own being. This effort can take many forms, from the building of empires to the procreation of children. It can also take the form of throwing up psychological barriers against certain truths which are so painful or dangerous that we dare not confront them. I'll return shortly with Act 2. There's a lot written these days about how we can all be our own best friends. Would you say that Eleanor Houston is following this advice? She's evidently wrestling with some demon in her subconscious, and according to Dr. James, she was even prepared to kill herself in order to escape that demon. If he is correct, then it must be a terrible thing indeed that she knows and wants to forget.
How's Mama, Doctor? Is she going to be okay?
For the time being, yes. But for how long, I can't say. She might just as well have a time bomb inside her, yet she refuses to admit it's there at all. Well, at least I found out what it was that caused her to faint. Blue.
Blue what?
Just blue. The color blue. Sky blue, to be exact.
Like Mrs. Collins' uniform. Why should a color upset Mama so?
Oh, I imagine it's associated with her first accident in some way. Can you remember the day at all? Well, was the weather clear?
No. I think it was overcast. The rains came up from the Gulf about 6.
Mm-hmm. Though what about the dress she was wearing?
It was a flower print, not blue.
Yes, this is pointless. It could be any one of 1,000 different things. But we've got to find the exact association and why it terrifies her so we can take the steps to diffuse it. Otherwise, she could have a complete relapse, or worse, at any time.
Is there anything I can do?
For the time being, I suggest you get her a pair of sunglasses.
She thinks sunglasses look cheap. She'll never wear them.
Well, she has to, Rita. She has to.
How are you feeling now, Mrs. H?
Oh, I'm all right. Is Rita still here?
No, she's gone home. I brought you some lentil soup.
Just set it down.
No, I won't just set it down. You're going to drink it.
Are you going to start bossing me around again?
Well, you're no good to yourself on an empty stomach.
All right, all right. Give me the silly thing.
Now, you know you'd like it. My Matt, God rest his soul, said it was a meal in itself. Mrs. H!
Oh, my head.
What is it?
Stay away from me.
Now, don't you move. I'll get somebody to clean up that soup. I'll just use a towel here from the bathroom. Don't you worry about a thing. I'll have you clean in a jiffy. Mrs. H. Mrs. H, where are you? Why, she's gone.
Dr. Jeffens.
Mrs. Houston, what are you doing out of bed?
I got to talk to you.
Of course.
I know what it is. The thing I've been trying to suppress. I know why I kept myself paralyzed.
Why?
Because I knew if I recovered that I would die. And die for good this time.
I don't follow you.
That accident when I was hit by that car, that was no accident at all. It was deliberate. Someone was trying to murder me.
Mrs. Houston, how do you know that?
Blue. Sky blue. That was the color of the car that struck me. I turned my head at the last moment. I sensed something was wrong, and I saw the car.
But why do you think it was deliberate?
Because of the license plate.
The license plate?
It was one of those, what do you call them? Those vanity plates. It wasn't the usual series of numbers, but a name. A man's name, Matt.
Well, now, are you certain all this must have happened very quickly?
Doctor, Mrs. Collins, our cook, she owns a sky blue sedan.
Yes, Rita told me it was her favorite color.
Her husband was one of our gardeners. He died 2 years ago. And in his memory, she got plates for her car with his name on them. And his name, Doctor, was Matt.
Your cook?
They don't let two people have the same name on their vanity plates.
Mrs. Houston, if this is true, then you probably ought to go to the police.
Oh, no. Amy's been my servant for nearly 30 years. If she's trying to kill me, I intend to learn the reason why.
Mrs. H, you're home. What happened? I turned my back for 2 seconds and you disappeared.
Why, I forgot something at the hospital, Amy.
Well, you should have let me drive you.
That would have been ironic, wouldn't it?
Why?
Tell me, Amy, would you have given me a chance to get in the car this time?
As opposed to what other time?
A time about 6 months ago.
What time was that?
I'd like to go down and have a look at your car.
Well, now, Miss H, I don't think it's a good idea for you to do so much driving around in your condition.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to go anywhere. I want to go down and look at it. I want to stand right in front of it and stare at it so I can get over this fear and won't have to wear these sunglasses anymore. And then, Amy, we'll tend to other matters.
There it is.
Where?
Right there in front of us.
But that car's dark brown. That's not your sky blue sedan.
I know. This is a new car.
Oh, I see. You thought it best to get rid of the old one.
I didn't get rid of it. It was stolen.
Stolen? When?
The same day as your accident.
How convenient.
I just finished reporting it to the police when we got the call saying you've been struck by that hit-and-run driver.
You mean your car was stolen before I was hurt?
Yeah.
And you reported the theft to the police? They can verify that?
Well, yes. They never did find the car. And I could never figure out how it got stolen in the first place.
Why not?
Well, it was parked in the garage at Amber Oaks. It would have been difficult for anyone to get onto the grounds and across that lawn into the garage without being seen.
Unless they came from the house.
Oh, yes, but that would have been even more.
Who was at the house that day?
Well, it's Ramsey, the chauffeur. He was downtown with you. Ollie, the gardener.
Anyone else?
No one. Except Mr. Riley.
Bert?
He came in just around noon.
What was he doing there?
Oh, I don't know. I gave up trying to be sociable with him a long time ago. That man has got no emotion.
He came over in the middle of the day?
No, he was nosing around in my kitchen. I don't know what he wanted.
Maybe it was the keys to your car.
Now, why would Mr. Riley want to steal my car? He's a lawyer.
So it was him.
Mrs. H., are you sure you're okay? You're acting mighty strange.
Amy, get back upstairs and start cooking.
What?
Rita and Bert were kind enough to find me this place. I think I ought to have them over for a cozy little apartment warming and a nice long talk.
Oh, Mama, this fish is delicious. Mrs. Collins hasn't lost her touch one bit.
How about you, Bert? You finding any bones?
No, ma'am.
You hoping maybe I might?
Oh, Mama.
I don't hope any such thing, Mother Houston.
Cease taking that presumptuous familiarity with me, sir.
Well, we can sure tell Mama's made her recovery, can't we?
Is my estate back in my hands now?
I've started the proceedings.
How much did you make from the sale of Amber Oaks?
I made nothing. The estate grossed close to $2 million.
Where's the money now?
I had to make certain investments for tax purposes.
He invested in a new shopping center. They're planning to build at a very good location here in town, Mama.
My beautiful Amber Oaks has gone to finance a shopping center.
Well, it wasn't an easy decision, of course, but it was like pouring money down the drain to keep up such an enormous estate.
My money?
Well, yes, but...
But yours someday, is that it?
It was impractical.
Impractical? Do you know what you are, Bert Riley? A Snopes. One of those low-life peasants William Faulkner used to write about, whose grasp goes no higher than his wallet. You are a barnacle on the keel of society. You've no culture, no refinement, no past. You know the price of everything and the value of nothing.
Mama.
And as for you, young lady, have you forgotten your heritage? You are descended from cavaliers, from the aristocracy. And you go and marry this social climb, an ambulance chaser who's got the ethics of a ferret.
I don't have to stand for this.
Oh, yes, you do, Bert Snopes Riley. And you'll have to go on standing for it as long as I'm alive, however much you might wish it otherwise.
Mama, what are you saying?
Oh, Bert knows what I'm saying, don't you, Bert?
Mrs. H., can I clear the dishes now?
Yes.
Mr. Riley sure stormed out of here in a bad mood. Mrs. Riley didn't seem none too happy either. Mrs. H., were you implying that you think Mr. Riley tried to kill you?
How do you know that?
Well, that's what it sounded like.
Were you eavesdropping?
No, ma'am. I couldn't help but hear every word from the kitchen.
Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Forgive me.
No, there's no point in starting to apologize at your age.
You will help me, won't you?
Of course, Mrs. H. I always have.
I mean, now, you're my only witness. You're the only other one who knows Bert tried to kill me.
I know that.
You said you saw him that day.
Yes, but...
He stole your car, don't you see? And tried to run me down with it. I saw the car, Amy. I saw the license plate with the word Matt on it.
You think it was my car?
I know it. We'll go down to the police right now and press the charges.
Well, I don't know how in the world you're going to prove it.
I've just got to find a way, that's all. Oh, I gave myself away tonight. He knows I know. It's only a matter of time before he makes another attempt.
Well, I'm sure he won't do any such thing.
Don't you believe me? He's after our money. That's why he married Rita.
But you have no proof.
Well, he tried to kill me once, and he's going to try again. I know he will. And how am I going to stop him?
It has been said that we prefer misfortune to non-existence. Eleanor Houston certainly suffered the former, and now seems faced with the possibility of the latter. Did her subconscious keep her paralyzed all those months for her own protection? Has she indeed gone from the frying pan into the fire? Or are her suspicions merely another example of her cantankerous nature? We'll pursue the matter to its surprising conclusion when I return with Act 3. There are, said one expert on the subject, very few unique crimes. Most have been committed before and will be committed again. Certainly, the attempted murder of an older member of a family by a younger for the purpose of securing an early inheritance is no newcomer to the annals of wrongdoing. But the details of our present story make it somewhat unique. In the first place, we cannot be sure murder was even attempted. But assuming it was, the would-be murderer has not been arrested. In fact, he is not even suspected. And the victim has nothing to go on but a shard of memory and a bit of circumstantial evidence.
I'm scared, Amy. For the first time in my life, I am scared.
You want me to call Dr. James?
Oh, what good will a doctor do me? No, I need proof. Some kind of proof that will put Bert Riley in jail.
Mrs. H., everybody knows you don't like the man.
Now, what's that supposed to mean?
Well, I know you're upset by that sale of Amber Oaks, but that was an error in judgment, not a crime.
It was no error.
Well, I'm sure if he did anything illegal, your lawyers will discover it.
Are you patronizing me? Now, I won't stand for that.
Mrs. H., let me call the doctor.
Out. Leave. I don't need you to live here hovering over me. I'm not an invalid, and I won't be treated like one. I'm descended from the heroes of the Confederacy, and I'm perfectly capable of fending for myself and protecting myself.
Mother Houston.
Hello, Bert.
Oh, this is an unexpected surprise. What are you doing here at my office?
I want to talk to you. A private talk. Just the two of us.
Oh, certainly. And Sally, hold all my calls, will you? Now, we won't be disturbed.
I want to talk to you about last night.
Last night?
You do remember you and Rita came to dinner, don't you?
It was a very lovely evening.
A very lovely evening.
Oh, I know there was a little unpleasantness, but that's to be expected in families.
Bert, I want to make a deal with you.
A deal?
I want you to divorce Rita.
I'm not sure I'm following this.
I want you to divorce my daughter. Is my language too straightforward for your legal mind to comprehend?
Now, you know I'd do anything I could for you, but...
You mean anything you could to me, don't you?
But, no,
You listen to me, Bert Riley. I know it was you who stole Mrs. Collins' car. You followed me downtown, and you tried to run me over. Once I'm gone, my fortune goes to Rita, and we both know that means it's as good as yours. But I'm not easy to kill, and I don't plan to die, not for a long, long time.
These speculations of yours are totally unfounded. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like I said, I am willing to make a deal. You divorce Rita, get out of our family, get out of this town. And I won't go to the police.
The police?
To press a charge of attempted murder.
Is that really what you think?
It's true, isn't it?
You've never liked me, Mrs. Houston. I don't have a distinguished family. No bloodline I can trace back. But I've worked my way up from nothing. And I hope that someday I'll earn your respect.
My respect? What were you doing at Amber Oaks the day of my accident?
I wasn't there.
Mrs. Collins saw you.
She must be mistaken.
She said she spoke to you.
She must be mistaken.
Admit you tried to kill me.
The only thing I'm killing at the moment is time. And, Mrs. Houston, in my profession, that is a valuable commodity. I'm afraid you will have to excuse me.
You're going to try to kill me again, aren't you? Aren't you? When, Bert Riley? When?
Come in. Mama.
Can I come in, Rita?
Of course. What's the matter?
I've got to talk to you.
Well, can you stay for dinner? Bert will be home in a couple of hours.
I don't want him to see me. And he mustn't know I've been here. Do you understand? I've just been to see him.
Well, what's wrong? You're perspiring.
Rita, darling, I've got to ask you a favor. As a mother to her daughter. To her one and only loveliest child. You see, I dismissed Mrs. Collins.
What?
Oh, she's an impossible old woman. But I know I can trust you.
Trust me?
I want you to come live with me. Come back. We'll fix up the apartment. It'll be just like living at Amber Oaks again. Oh, well, not quite, of course, but we could make it like old times.
Mama, what are you talking about? You want me to leave Bert?
There. You see what a clever girl you are. Yes, that's exactly it.
I can't do that.
Of course you can. You must.
I'll call Mrs. Collins and try to patch things up.
No.
But I can't leave Bert.
Why not? He doesn't love you.
He does so.
I need you, Rita. I'm all alone. And I'm in danger. I'm in terrible danger. Your husband tried to kill me.
Bert?
Yes. That accident was no accident. He stole Amy's car and he tried to run me down. And he'll try again. He wants our money. That's why he married you.
Mama, stop it. You have put me down all of my life, and I am not going to stand for it anymore.
Rita?
Never have you given me credit for anything.
Oh, no, darling, that's not true.
Why do you hate Bert so much? So what if he doesn't have a fine pedigree like our illustrious family? The important thing is he's ambitious and he works hard. He spends 15 hours a day at his office.
Yes, to avoid having to spend time with you. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I didn't mean that.
We spend time together. We spend enough time together. I'm going to have a baby.
What?
I wanted to tell you last night.
You are pregnant?
Marrying Bert was my decision. And getting pregnant was my decision. I'm living my own life now. So stop trying to interfere. Do you understand me?
I do try to understand, Rita. I do. Oh, but you're my last hope. No one believes me. I'm sorry. I'll go now. Oh, please don't tell Bert I was here. Don't tell him I told you anything. For your own safety. Mrs. Collins? Amy? Please be here. Please. I need you. I'm afraid. Amy? She's gone. The thing is gone. I'm alone. Oh, what am I going to do?
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, Bert, I'm so glad you're home.
Oh, I need a drink. Well, what's the matter with you?
I'm worried about Mama.
No? What's wrong now?
She came over this afternoon. I told her we were expecting a baby.
Why'd she come here?
It doesn't matter.
Honey, what did she say to you?
I wish she didn't hate you so much. She has this fantasy that you're trying to kill her.
Oh? If you ask me, I think her accidents have addled her brain.
She told me she fired Mrs. Collins.
What?
Oh, they had a fight over something, and Mama sent her packing. Maybe I should go spend the night with her.
Oh. No. Now, she can take care of herself.
But she's all alone in that apartment. What if she has another accident?
Who's there? Mrs. Collins? Amy, is that you? Did you come back? I know someone is in this room.
It's only me, Mother Houston.
Bert.
I just came by to see how you were getting on.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know. When I left Rita, she was sleeping very soundly. She didn't even stir.
How did you get in here?
I took the liberty of having an extra key made when we rented you the apartment.
What do you want?
Well, I thought we might talk about that deal you proposed this afternoon.
No?
It's as good a time as any.
No, I don't want to talk about it now.
Mother Houston, you asked me a question in my office. I feel I should give you an answer.
What question?
You asked me to admit I tried to kill you. Yes, Mother Houston, I did.
Don't call me Mother Houston.
It's all going to be academic anyway in a minute.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to succeed where I failed before. I know I could wait and let nature take its course, but that might take years.
Mrs. Collins?
She's not here.
Of course she is. She's right in the next room.
That's not what you told Rita.
Rita told you I went to see her.
Rita tells me everything. She trusts me. Now, why don't you lie back down?
What are you going to do?
Smother you with a pillow.
Oh.
It won't leave any marks. It won't raise any suspicions.
No.
You are so old. Why do you want to go on living? What's the point?
You'd better wait, Bert Riley. I went to my lawyer's this afternoon.
What for?
When I came home after seeing you and Rita and realized I was completely alone, I did the one thing I could do. I went to my lawyer's and I made out a new will.
You're not leaving your estate to Rita?
Oh, no.
Well, that won't work. We'll simply contest the will.
You don't have to do that, Bert. I am leaving everything to you.
Me?
As soon as I die, you'll get the entire Houston estate, all quite legally. Of course, it's going to look very suspicious. Everyone knows I despised you. Questions are bound to be asked, aren't they? A great many questions.
Nothing can be proven.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, that's very clever. All right, then. I will have to let nature take its course. But I'll get it eventually, won't I? Because you don't dare change that will back. Well, Good night, Mother Houston.
No. No, I don't dare change it back. What?
Don't worry, Mrs. H. He's gone.
Amy? Oh, Amy, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know I couldn't leave you.
Did you just come back?
Oh, no. I came back several hours ago. I was going to greet you in the morning with a nice breakfast.
So you were in your room?
Yes. And it's a shame they don't make buildings the way they used to. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I am afraid I heard every word Mr. Riley said.
Well, what are you standing there for like a dumbstruck schoolgirl? Call the police.
I already have.
Edward Dahlberg once noted that most of man's acts are contrary to his own best interests. He spoils his own good fortune because he cannot wait for it. Had Bert Riley been content to wait, he could be a rich man today, instead of behind bars. But we are what we are, and all too often we find love is at war with personality. I'll return with a final word in a moment. A final word on personality. Bert Riley almost succeeded in his second attempt to kill Eleanor Houston, and one of his biggest allies was the old woman herself. Her domineering and melodramatic nature served to obscure from Amy and Rita the very real danger she faced. But at the crucial moment, it was her personality which also saved her. That and a bit of luck. Our cast included Mary Jane Higby, Joan Shea, Russell Horton, and Jada Rowland. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I dislike to disturb you at home, especially on the Sabbath.
That's all right.
I did call your office, but there was no answer.
I don't mind, Alexandra. How can I help you?
Help me. I'm afraid no one can help me now.
What are you saying?
Yes, because, you see, I broke the commandment, thou shalt not kill.
Alexandra.
I have killed. I have taken a life, a human life.
Is this you, Alexandra Edison?
I have shot and killed Mr. Martin K. Beasley.
Alexandra, don't do anything. Don't touch anything. I'll be right there.
Mrs. E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure. Escape, brought to you by your Richfield gasoline dealer and the Richfield Oil Corporation of New York, marketers of Richfield gasolines, motor oils, and other petroleum products. Look for the Richfield Eagle on the cream and blue pumps.
Tonight, we escape to India in the story of an ex-army pilot caught up in murderous intrigue. As Joel Murcott tells it in his exciting tale, Serenade for a Cobra.
He's got to keep playing. He's got to keep playing that music, and I've got to listen. If he keeps it up long enough, I'll have a chance. But if he stops, I'm going to die. And he may stop. He may stop any minute because that's what he wants. He wants me to die. My name's Monk Slavin. I'm a flyer. I don't know whatever brought me to Calcutta, but something about the name had the smell of gold. Sounded like the kind of place where a good pilot who didn't ask questions might make a deal. A big deal and a fast one. But nothing seemed to be drifting my way. Nothing but the intense hot wind of the monsoon and the fog from the Ganges and the sea, rolling over the city from all sides and strangling it. There was nothing to do but drink gin and quinine water at the airport bar and pray that you didn't get malaria.
Hello, Slavin.
Oh, hello, Grant. You back again?
Just flew in with a small cargo, a very small one. Mind if I sit down?
Help yourself. You won't get out of Calcutta tonight. Another 5 minutes of that fog, and there'll be a better ceiling in here than there is out there.
You sound like the monsoon's getting on your nerves. What you need is a job.
Doing what? Flying stinking hides down here from Kathmandu? You don't call that a job, do you?
It's the best work I can get at the moment. Now, if I had a chap like you to handle the flights, I'd have time to dig up some new business.
You don't have to dig it up, Grant. It's waiting for you. You used to ferry a lot of stuff in and out of China.
Yes, but that was before the present situation.
You could still make a buck out of China. A good fat profit anytime you wanted.
I don't fly contraband.
Oh, ethics, huh?
If you care to call it that, yes.
That's why you're starving with a lousy one-ship freight line.
I could take offense at that, but I won't. You don't even have a ship, Slavin, and I'll wager you have very little cash.
Well, that's a safe wager. You'd win.
Why not be practical, old boy? I can offer you £100 a month and meals and quarters at the base at Kathmandu.
You know, I don't know how I can resist this chance to become a millionaire, but I'll try.
It's better than nothing. Cushy enough. 420 miles down, 420 back, and no flying over the hump.
No thanks.
Beg pardon, Mr. Grant.
Oh, here's my mechanic.
I have completed your errand, sir.
Oh, that's fine, Jafar. I'll be right with you. If you change your mind, Slavin, you know where to find me.
Yeah, leave a light burning in the window, but don't wait up for me. That's all I got. 2-bit offers from men like Grant. A beggar, just like the reformed beggar that followed him around. His native man, Jafar. A Hindu street faker who learned about planes at an RAF base during the war. Now Grant had him for a grease monkey and a radio operator at the base. You couldn't beat the British. They found a way to hang on. I reached for my half-empty glass, and there's another drink beside it, a full one. A drink I hadn't ordered.
Is it permissible for a lady to buy the drinks?
Permissible? It's a big, happy new custom. And thank the lady for me if you ever see her.
The American flyer speaks sharply, like the eagle. But the poor eagle has no wings.
You were going to fix that for me, baby, remember? You had big connections while I'm still sitting here waiting.
My friends can use a flyer. But only if he has a plane.
Well, just wait here. I'll go out and buy one. How come your hotshot connections can't afford a plane?
It's not the case of affording. Planes are difficult to get. The license, the questions. The authorities are forever asking questions. But my friends, they never ask questions. If you had a plane, for instance, they would not ask who owned it.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
I heard Grant offer you a job. If you worked for him, there would be days when you would be waiting here for cargo. Enough time to make a little extra flight. A flight not on Mr. Grant's schedule. And remember, my friends pay well.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Grant's going to get himself a pilot after all. So I took Grant's job, and the next morning when the weather cleared, we drove to the field. Through the teeming streets with hot, oppressive, suffocating wind carrying the stench of the salt marshes across the city. It seemed like an eternity before we were off the ground and feeling the cool mercy of being airborne.
Well, old boy, what do you think of her?
Well, she handles all right. I just don't like the Havilands. What is it, war surplus?
Yes, but completely reconditioned. Pressurized cabin, heating and air conditioning system. I've changed everything for comfort.
Yeah, even the radio. Why the open speaker instead of the headphones?
Picked up a fungus infection in my ears in Burma during the war. Headphones were painful, so I put in a speaker.
Well, I thought the British philosophy about pain was grin and bear it.
Only when we can't do anything about it, old boy.
Oh, yeah, I see. What's our ETA?
Hour and a half.
How's your landing strip?
We call the base Black Cat. Your plane identification is Red Kitten. The field's a bit like a like a waffle iron, so set her down as gently as you can.
I'll treat her like she was my own, Grant. Just like she was my very own.
Well, Kathmandu was no improvement on Calcutta. I could see it from the air as we came in. The ancient wooden buildings and the temples, thousands of them, but outnumbered by the throngs of humanity in the dirty streets. We barely hit the strip before the rain started again, brought in from nowhere by the wind. We were weathered down again at the stinking base outside the town, and that's when Jafar, the mechanic, started with the punji, a kind of a native flute.
I say, Slavin, do sit down. You're wearing me out.
I'm wearing you out. Listen to that thing. Don't he ever stop?
He's just amusing himself. Sit down, man. How about a hand of cards?
How can I concentrate on cards while he's playing that thing? Can't you make him stop?
I can't make him do anything. He's in his own hut, and, well, frankly, he's not bothering me.
Well, he's bothering me.
Why the slicker? Where are you going?
To turn that thing off before it drives me nuts.
Slavin, these Hindus are strange people. They resist pressure. I'd advise you to...
Save it. Grease monkeys handle the same way in India as they do anywhere else.
Slavin, be careful of that.
Jafar, do you hear me? Jafar! Jafar, stop that thing! I don't know why I stopped inside the door, but I did. There was something eerie about the room. Something in Jafar's burning black eyes that held me. I watched the flute moving slowly as he played. Then I saw it in the dim light. The weaving, puffed head of a cobra. The snake was dancing in front of him. Oh, I'd seen cobras before in the bazaars and in the streets. No matter how many times I saw them, the sight of that deadly, slowly moving, puffed head was enough to turn my blood to ice. I backed slowly out of the room and closed the door. He played it every night after that, every waking hour of the night, until I could hear it even in my sleep. The strange, whining dirge, bringing with it the memory of a weaving head of a snake. In clear weather, I could get away from it for a while, but it would be waiting for me when I got back. And in Jafar's eyes, there was a challenge. I could feel his hot stare burning into me as we worked on the plane. What's on your mind, Jafar? What do you keep staring at me for?
Why did you change your mind, sir? Why do you now work for Mr. Grant?
What's it to you, Jafar?
Mr. Grant is good to Jafar. Mr. Grant is too quick to trust people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, sir. You know.
Get out of here, Jafar. Did you hear me? I said get out of here.
I must work on Mr. Grant's plane, sir.
That's an order. Get out!
Fleming! What's going on there?
Get out!
Fleming! Stop it! Stop it!
Get him out of here before I kill him.
Go, Jafar. Please.
All right. If you say so, Mr. Grant.
Slavin, I don't know what started this, but I do know that I don't want it to happen again.
Then keep him out of my hair. I don't like any of these people, and he rates number one on my list.
You made that plain enough. I'll try to keep him away from you. I only hope he will stay away from you.
What do you mean by that?
You've hurt him in his pride, Slavin. You don't understand these Hindus. He won't come back at you with force, but he will come back.
Oh, will he? Well, he knows who's boss now. I'll be in Calcutta with this load tonight. Tell him to get that flute out of his system while I'm gone. If he plays it when I get back, I'll ram it down his throat.
Aren't you going to buy me a drink?
You don't make me any money, baby, so don't cost me any.
But I am going to make you money. A lot of money.
You better come up with it fast. My job looks temporary.
Is tomorrow fast enough?
Tomorrow I'm bringing another load of hides down from Kathmandu. I'm going back there tonight.
Oh, that will fit in nicely. When you leave Kathmandu tomorrow, you will make a short side trip. One stop in China. Then come back here to Calcutta.
China, huh? Well, now you're beginning to interest me, baby. Where in China?
My friend knows. His name is Karkanov. He will be waiting for you tonight when you return to Kathmandu. Meet him at midnight, at the rear of Great Temple of Vishnu, at edge of town.
How big is the job?
Big, but very little trouble. That is, if you are not squeamish.
When I say how big, I mean how much.
For you? $10,000 American dollars.
10,000? How much of that do you expect?
Oh, Karkonov pays me. The 10,000 is all yours. Now will you buy me a drink?
Yeah. Now I'll buy both of us a drink.
Did you know that gasoline is one of the most mysterious chemical compounds in the world? Gasoline can contain hundreds of different components, but one stands out for its remarkable antinought quality. It's xylene. Xylene is one of the highest antinought gasoline components ever discovered. And today, xylene is contained in every gallon of Richfield gasoline. Xylene in Richfield gasoline helps give your car that quick surge of knock-free power. And you feel the silent power of xylene when you zip up a long hill. Moreover, your Richfield dealer offers you a choice of 2 great Richfield gasolines with xylene. Richfield High Octane at regular price for motors of average compression. And Richfield Ethyl for motors of highest compression. Let your Richfield dealer help you decide which Richfield gasoline is best for your car. Stop where you see the Richfield Eagle and the cream and blue pumps. Get the gasoline that contains one of the highest antinought components known to science. Get Richfield gasoline with xylene. And now we return you to Escape.
$10,000. Enough to get out of the trap. I could go back to the States on that, buy my own plane, pick up my own spots for a smart deal. I thought of it all the way back to Kathmandu. This would be my last night in that hole. My last night. Black Cat. Calling Black Cat. This is Red Kitten calling Black Cat, over.
Red Kitten, this is Black Cat. Go ahead.
ETA 15 minutes. Visibility poor. How is it there?
Poor, but all right for landing, sir.
Light landing fields on all corners of the field. Flares, you hear me?
Mr. Grant has already left to do that, sir.
Good.
Would you like some music, sir?
What do you mean, music?
My music, sir.
Why, that dirty little swine? Just trying to needle me, but I wouldn't let him. I couldn't afford it now. Just this one night, I could forget anything thinking about that. I spotted the oil fires at the 4 corners of the field, burning a clear spot through the ground haze. I turned on my landing lights and set her down like an old lady's rocking chair. I'd never land on this field again. I'd use it for one more takeoff tomorrow, but I'd never land on it again.
Turn off your flashlight, Mr. Slevin.
Karkanov? Where are you?
On the steps of the temple. No. Don't flash the light. Keep it off, please. Ah, you're very prompt, Mr. Slevin.
$10,000 worth.
What time do you expect to take off tomorrow?
I'm scheduled to leave for Calcutta at noon.
Excellent. As you have been told, I want you to go into China.
Oh, that's vague. It's a big country.
Inner Mongolia. It's just south of the city of Suchao.
Ooh, that's about 1,000 miles in.
1,200. Here is a map.
What's the deal?
On the map is the location of a field. Not a regular air base, but good enough for a landing. You will time your landing for just before sundown. You will take off again almost immediate and return by night.
Back over the hump at night, huh? That makes it interesting.
It will be dull, really, as all well-planned things should be dull, but profitable. A countryman of mine named Leontovich will meet you when you land at Suchao. With him will be an old Chinese. They will return with you.
Too hot for him up there?
The old Chinese is a wealthy merchant. He will bring his wealth out with him. Through connections, we have arranged this escape for him.
Look, there's something else you'll have to arrange. I don't carry enough fuel to get me to Suchao and back to Calcutta.
You will be refueled. Nothing has been overlooked.
Where do I contact you when I get back?
When you land at Calcutta, taxi to the north end of the field. I will be there with automobile to pick up your passenger and his cargo.
Passenger? You mean passengers, don't you? You said there'd be 2. Your man Leontovich and the old Chinese.
Oh, A trifle I forgot to mention. They will both start back with you, of course, but the old Chinese will not complete the trip. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. He disappeared into the darkness, and I started back to the field. The night was full of sound. Even the damp heat had a sound of its own, like nothing else in the world. But there was something else. Jafar, where are you? Jafar! Jafar! Where are you, Jafar? Where are you? Answer me! I'll find you! I'll get you! I'll get you, you dog! No, the devil. He's riding me. I can't afford to think about him now. I gotta think about tomorrow. Just get back to the field and think about tomorrow. He was on the field in the morning, checking the plane as though nothing had happened. But I could see the glitter in his black eyes like the glitter of a snake's. I wanted to smash his face with my fist, but I couldn't. I had to fly out as though nothing was wrong. The motors caught sweetly, and I lifted off the strip like a feather, and then headed south for Calcutta until I was out of sight of the field. Then I made a half circle to the north and headed for the hump. She took it like a swallow. Past the white peak of Mount Everest, the top of the world, and out over the great plateau of Tibet. Then the northern rim of the Himalayas dipped beneath my wings, and I was over the hill country of Mongolia. I hit it right on the nose, the field outside the town of Suchow, and made my landing just as the bottom edge of the sun was kissing the horizon.
I am Leontovich. The Chinese have a truck with fuel. Quickly.
Why so many of them? Karkanov said there'd be one Chinese.
They are the old man's friends. They come to see him off safely. That is why we must go to the bother of taking him along, far away.
All right, but watch them.
An armored car will come over the hill as we are ready to take off. Do not be alarmed.
I thought you had everything fixed here.
Quiet. They will not be after us. They will take care of the Chinese we leave behind.
Well, there better not be any slip-ups. Let's get out of here fast. Give me that hose up here. There were 5 of the Chinese, and deep in their impressive eyes was quiet terror. One was an old man clutching a wicker basket, but the terror in his eyes was tempered with a glint of hope. The others just stared at the plane with a terrible yearning. The last of the gas trickled into the tanks. We took the hose down. The truck backed off.
Are you ready?
Yeah, boost them in.
Come, old one.
They lifted the old man into the plane. Leontovich climbed in after him, closing the hatch. The motors caught, and I nosed her into the wind just as the 4 Chinese on the ground made a dash for the plane. The reason was clear. Coming across the hill at the end of the field, an armored car. Hey, what is this? They're shooting.
Not at us, but hurry.
Don't worry, here we go.
Our friends on the ground seem to be dead. That was nicely arranged. Now they won't be able to talk.
How about the old man?
In the cabin, he saw nothing. It is almost dark. We can persuade him to leave us at any time now.
Wait. Someplace over Tibet.
As you say.
Karkanov's man hadn't flown before. I could see it in his face. And I was thinking about the wicker basket. That was the cargo I could carry alone, all alone. I didn't have to land at Calcutta. I could go on to Bombay and be out of India on a ship to Africa before morning. The moon was bright over Tibet, and it looked like a ghost land. The old Chinese seemed to be sleeping when I glanced back, his head bent down over the precious basket in his lap. I nodded to Leontovich. He moved slowly, methodically. He slipped an arm under the old man's head, jerked an elbow tight against his throat. I saw the old man's eyes, the terror and the hope mixed with surprise, then realization, then resignation. He slumped and the basket slid to the floor at his feet. I set the ship on the automatic pilot and went back into the cabin.
He is ready to leave us.
I'll open the hatch. You carry him over and dump him out.
Such a shame. But at least we shall keep the basket for remembrance.
He picked the old man up. I opened the hatch. As Leontovich came to the door, he felt the vacuum pull of the rushing air sliding past the plane. He tried to draw back, but I caught him with my foot and shoved them both out. No! I was alone in the cabin with the basket. When I opened it, I didn't even mind the stink of the hides. American dollars, British pounds, and jewelry. In a few hours, I'd be sailing from Bombay. A millionaire sailing from Bombay. was wrong. I felt it as I started back over the hump. It was bumpy, and the ship slithered and kicked, and there was a wall of darkness outside. There was something inside, too. Something or somebody in the cabin of the ship. I turned on the cabin lights and looked back, and there was nothing but a load of hides, but the feeling wouldn't go away. I tried to shake it off. In half an hour, I'd be passing over Kathmandu, just a sound in the night. I had to have a look through the cabin. I set the ship in the automatic pilot and slid from the seat, but she bucked me and I had to grab the controls. Mount Everest was someplace nearby in the dark. I was sweating. I couldn't leave the controls now. I had to stay with them. But I kept looking back into the cabin with that same feeling. Then I saw it. I saw something long and thin slithering across the hides. A loose rope. I tried to tell myself it was a loose rope, but a rope doesn't move like that. And the head lifted. The hooded head of a Cobra. A Cobra in the plane. Plane in the nearest base was Kathmandu, still 20 minutes away, and I couldn't take my hands off the controls. I flicked the radio switch. Black Cat. This is Red Kitten calling Black Cat. Come in, Black Cat. Red Kitten calling, come in, Black Cat. Over.
Black Cat to Red Kitten. It is a surprise to hear from you, sir. You should be in Calcutta, sir.
You know where I am, you devil, you filthy little devil.
Has my pet awakened? He wants to be fed, sir. The Cobra is very mean when he is not fed.
You put him in the plane.
The sting of the Cobra kills swiftly, Mr. Slavin.
What can I do? Jafar, I'm begging you. What can I do?
Nothing, sir. There's nothing you can do. I could help you,
He's getting closer. Please, he's getting closer, please. Please!
You do not like my music, sir.
Music?
A serenade on the flute might distract him, but you do not care for the flute.
Play it! For heaven's sake, man, play it! He's only 6 feet away from me.
I will play, but will you land at Kathmandu?
Yes, only play it! Play! The snake came closer. That ugly hooded head, spreading and raising and weaving in time with the music coming over the radio. It was only 2 feet away. Death only 2 feet away, and if Jafar stopped playing, he'd strike. An ugly, ill-tempered, hungry Cobra, deadly to anybody but Jafar, who knew when he wanted to be fed. He knew the only thing in the world that could hold him was that flute. That flute, as long as Jafar kept playing it. I was over the hump. I saw the oil fires being lit on the strip at Black Cat. That meant that Grant knew I was coming in. The flute was driving me mad. And the Cobra. I never knew when he'd strike at some movement of my hands on the controls, and yet I had to move him to land. Oh, Grant, where are you?
I'm here, Slavin.
Please, give me landing instructions. Please, Grant!
When you hit the strip, taxi over to the operations shack as close as you can get. Jafar can keep the flute going. We'll open the hatch and try to distract the snake. Maybe we can get you out.
Make him keep playing, Grant. Make him keep playing!
We're coming out to watch your landing. I have the police with me, Slavin. Your friends in Calcutta have already been arrested on Jafar's information.
I made my approach to the strip. The head of the snake never stopped weaving. I could see Grant and the police in the light of the oil fires. I cut the motors, dropped down at the edge of the field. Another minute. If Jafar could just keep playing another minute. I was ready to set her down. The ground was right under the wings. And then the flute stopped!
Happy landing,
Jafar! No, Jafar, he bit me!
Well, what do you think, officer? Will he live?
Oh, bad crash. Afraid not. Too bad about your plane.
Oh, it's insured. I'll get another.
Oh, you might possibly get the money and the jewels, too, if nobody claims them. I doubt if anybody will.
No matter. I only want what is my own.
Well, Jafar, I'm afraid I shall have to arrest you.
Why, sir? There is no law that says I must play my flute.
No, but you deliberately put the snake in the plane.
The snake lies there dead, sir. Have you examined it? It is not poisonous.
The poison sac and the fangs I removed long ago.
Oh, you mean the snake couldn't have hurt him?
He couldn't have been killed by that snake any more than he could have been shot by an unloaded gun.
I did not harm him, sir. My people do not use violence. It is against our belief.
I say, there's a strange one. No matter how long I'm out here, I'll never understand him.
Neither will Slavin, I'm afraid. We'd better cover him. He's dead.
Here's a weather forecast that's guaranteed to be accurate. There is a lot of hot weather coming, and driving in hot weather can spell trouble for your car, cause serious wear, sudden breakdowns. Don't take chances. See the Richfield gasoline dealer tomorrow and ask him to protect all points of your car with Richfield All Points Safety Service. Richfield All Points Safety Service is especially designed to guard your car against wear and breakdowns. The Richfield gasoline dealer will change your oil to Rich Lube all-weather motor oil, the Pennsylvania premium-grade oil that cleans as it lubricates. He'll safely lubricate your chassis, differential, wheel bearings, and transmission. And he can care for automatic transmissions, too, with top-rated Richfield automatic transmission fluid. And finally, the Richfield dealer will safety check your car for all likely trouble spots. Get Richfield all-point safety service for your car tomorrow. Stop where you see the Richfield Eagle on the cream and blue pumps. Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson, and tonight has presented Serenade for a Cobra by Joel Murcott. Featured in the cast were Charles McGraw as Slavin, Ramsey Hill as Grant. Jay Novello was Jafar. Also heard were Lucille Meredith, Joseph Kearns, and Paul Frees. Special music arranged and played by Ivan Ditmars. Next week.
You are slowly walking down the deserted street of a small cow town, and coming toward you is one of the bloodiest gunfighters of the West who has sworn to kill you and from whom there is no escape.
Next week at this time, the Richfield Oil Corporation of New York invites you to escape to the range country of the early West and to the story of a boy who grew up to be a gunfighter, as Joel Murcott tells it in his exciting story, Sundown. Goodbye, then, until this same time next week, when once again we offer you Escape. Tom Hanlon speaking. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Stay tuned for the CBS Radio Mystery Theater.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. My wife doesn't understand me has always been a rather common complaint. And classically, it has been uttered by harried and put-upon husbands who insist that they stray far afield only to enlist the sympathy and commiseration that seems to be denied them at home. And yet, how often do any of these poor, deprived fellows think to put the proposition in reverse and say, I don't understand my wife?
Mr. Parrish, describe in your own words what happened.
Well, I walk into the house, and there she is. There he is, both of them half-dressed. I reached for the gun. I wanted to kill him. But part of me says, no, you can't. And then I see that smile on his face. Oh, that was it. I pulled the trigger.
This, then, was the first time you knew she was unfaithful?
The first time and the last time. You think I'd hold still for my wife carrying on? What kind of a man do you think I am?
Our mystery drama, Crime of Passion, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Mandel Kramer. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. An intelligent woman is a woman with whom one can be as stupid as one wishes. That was the opinion of a learned Frenchman. And since the French are the acknowledged authorities on the games that men and women play, we should listen very carefully. Certainly, history has proved that intelligent women have a hard time in this world, especially when they are married to shallow, heavy-footed men. George Parrish, a night watchman, is coming home very late one night. He opens the door to his apartment, tiptoes inside. He doesn't want to disturb his sleeping wife. But she isn't sleeping. She's very much awake. And there's a man with her.
Oh, Millie. Millie. What would I ever do without you?
Why, you two-timing...
George! You've got the wrong idea! Don't, George! Please don't!
Good morning, Phil. Am I upsetting your schedule?
You're destroying it, Tom.
Well, being a law firm's top client does give a man privileges.
Go ahead. The clock is running.
I have a case I want you to handle for me. The man's name is Parrish, George Parrish. He came home last night and found his wife with another man, and he shot her dead. I want you to defend him.
Why me?
Well, before you decided to get rich, you were the best criminal lawyer in the country.
Who is Parrish?
He's one of my employees. You know my motto. If you work for Cartwright Industries, be ever so high or ever so humble, you're my guy, and I stand behind you all the way.
And this is how you intend to stand behind Parrish?
Well, I'm a man of my word.
Why not? It's worth a fortune to you in labor relations, not to mention general publicity. You're an old fraud.
Yeah, sure. But when you've been a fraud for as long as I have, you really become quite sincere about it. Besides, I feel I owe him something.
What?
I feel guilty about it.
Why?
I want you to get on this thing for me, Phil.
Tom, you know how busy we are right now. I can recommend a top guy.
Phil, I want you.
A murder case. Just what I needed.
What's new in the paper this morning, dear?
Oh, just the usual bad news.
Oh.
I'm sorry, darling.
About what?
I know I shouldn't be reading the paper at breakfast.
Oh, that.
It's just that I have absolutely no time to myself during the day. I mean, it isn't right. We seem to spend so little time together.
I know.
But things just seem to keep piling up.
Yes, they do.
You're being very understanding about it, aren't you?
Well, I wasn't aware that I had a choice.
Well, you do manage to keep busy.
Oh, yes. There's enough to do.
That's what I always said. These days, women should be out there, doing. What do you know about this? That merger is actually going through. International's going to buy Amertex. How's the job coming?
Oh, it's interesting.
And how is Frank as a boss?
Oh, if you want to learn how to run an art gallery, there's no better teacher. Oh, something fascinating happened just yesterday.
Why would International want to acquire Amertex? I mean, they must know it's a company completely enmeshed in legal problems, or do they? Oh, I'm sorry, darling. What you were about to say?
Oh, it wasn't important. Will you be home early this evening? It's Bob and Gretchen's anniversary party.
Gee, I really don't know what time I can get home, darling.
Oh, do you have to work late again?
As if things weren't bad enough, Tom Cartwright threw something at me yesterday. Matter of fact, it's right here in the paper. Night watchman shoots wife in jealous rage. That's very sloppy writing. You can't tell which of them was in the jealous rage.
What does this have to do with you?
Well, Tom wants me to defend him.
Oh, a murder case. I thought those days were over.
Well, I never thought I'd miss them. But I tell you, nothing else can pump the adrenaline like a homicide.
I miss those days. You'd come home and spread out all the work on the dining room table, and I'd keep the coffee going and type up the notes. And just before dawn, many times, we'd go out to breakfast.
Well, you can only do that when you're very, very young.
Oh, you talk as if we're very, very old.
Well, we were very, very poor.
Phil, we were never poor.
Well, I mean, compared to what we have today.
I often wonder.
About what?
Oh, about everything. Phil, I'd hate to miss Bob and Gretchen's party.
Well, look, why don't you go on and I'll meet you there?
If I know you won't show up till very late. What'll I do if I get bored and I want to leave early? I'll be stuck.
Darling, it's just that I'm always so far behind. You could go by yourself.
I'd have to worry about a taxi late at night.
Oh, I know. Frank Hertford.
Well, what about him?
Ask him to take you.
Oh, I don't know. I see enough of him during the day.
Frank is tailor-made for the job. He's the perfect extra man.
Well, he's really not much fun.
He doesn't have to be. All he has to do is be your escort. Thank you, guard. Parrish, I'm Philip Wilcox. I'm your attorney. Parrish?
She's dead.
Yes, we know she's dead.
I killed her.
Yes, I have your confession.
Yeah, I confessed.
I want to read it to you.
I don't want to hear it.
You say, I came home early and I caught her with James Axford.
I don't want to listen to it.
They were both half-dressed. I knew they'd been together. I got so mad.
Don't read any more.
I pulled the gun out of the holster. I was going to kill them both. I fired at her first, then I was going to shoot him too, but he fought with me. Then other people came into the room.
I can't believe she's dead.
Is this substantially the way it happened?
Huh? Oh, yeah. If that's what I said, that's what happened.
Did you mean to kill her?
I got so mad I couldn't control myself. Next thing I know, the gun is in my hand.
Well, you didn't exactly surprise them in what might be called a compromising situation, did you?
What's he doing there that hour of the night wearing pajamas and a bathrobe? Who can you trust in this world? Nobody. Just one person. My buddy, Tom Cartwright. Well, he wasn't my buddy exactly. He was my battalion commander. He knew the name of every guy in the outfit.
Now, Parrish.
After the war, you lose track. And he was an officer. I didn't have an easy life. A lot of things went wrong.
Now, look, here's what we have to establish.
I was hitting 57, 58. What's the best I could do? Night watchman for this big company.
Did you at any time, prior to the moment that you saw them together...
These important guys come in, see, and this big white-haired fella, he looks at me and he says, "Hey, I know you, George Parrish, B Company, rifleman."
Did you have any reason to suspect they were having an affair?
Said, "Look, George, anytime you feel you're not getting the right deal, you just come and see me."
Parrish? I have to know this.
That's how he always was, Big Tom Cartwright. Hey, you must be the smartest lawyer in the United States of America, because that's just who Tom said he'd get me.
Answer this. Did you have any reason to suspect that they were having an affair?
No.
Who is James Axford?
A runny little guy. He lived down the hall. He'd sit around with us and drink coffee. You want to know how stupid I was? I'll tell you. I used to think it was great that he'd drop in to keep her company while I was working.
You mean you didn't suspect anything?
Suspect what? He looked like a light breeze could blow him right over. Besides, she wasn't all that young or great looking. I mean, how could I figure she'd even be thinking of that kind of thing? How could this happen to me? I tried to give her everything.
All right, Parrish. I think I have enough for now.
Maybe I should have spent more time with her. You know how women are. They want you around all the time, but what was I going to do? I had to work nights and part-time. I couldn't help it. Why couldn't she understand that?
What? Oh. Hello.
Phil, it's Tom. Now, I know it's a bit late, but actually it's only past midnight.
Oh, I guess I dozed off.
Yeah, I've been trying to reach you all evening. Did you see George Parrish?
Yeah, I did.
Well, how did it look?
It looks good.
Hey, that's great.
You know, in cases like these, you usually have to explain the gun. You know, if he didn't mean to use it, why did he have it?
Well, he had to carry it on the job.
Exactly. And that's a big plus. So we'll go for something in the neighborhood of guilty due to temporary insanity.
Well, I think that's exactly what did happen. So you're telling me that he'll do okay?
Unless something unforeseen comes up.
Like what?
If I could tell you, it wouldn't be unforeseen, would it?
I appreciate this, Phil. I want to help him. Oh, I'm sorry if I disturbed you. Good night.
Yeah. Good night.
Good morning, dear. Pour you some coffee?
Oh, please.
Oh, you look tired.
Well, I had a restless night.
You're always nervous with Case.
With Case?
Yeah. Like a woman is with child.
Yeah, well, I'm with Case, all right.
Oh, tough one?
Well, it looks open and shut, but those are usually the ones that have a hidden booby trap somewhere.
Something bothering you about it?
Yes.
What?
Well, that's the trouble. I don't know what. You must have come home rather late last night.
Mm-hmm. I guess we all lost track of the time.
Oh?
Oh, it was a marvelous party. Everyone hated to see it end.
What time did it break up?
Oh, it was before midnight.
I was still up around midnight. I didn't hear you come in.
You know what happened? Frank and I walked home.
You walked home?
That's right.
All the way from Bob and Gretchen's? At that hour? Well, that was very foolish.
You're right.
Why'd you do it?
Darling, you're looking at this in the cold, clear light of the morning. But it was such a beautiful night. You have to admit that.
I'm afraid I didn't notice.
There was a kind of magic in the air.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Oh, you should know. You're the one who first told me about the magic in the night air.
I did?
Don't you remember? In the air of the night are all the gossamer dreams and fragile fancies. They wither and die in the glare of the burning, brilliant sun, but in the soft and kindly glow of the friendly moon. Huh. Oh, I often wonder. You know, you never told me. Did you read that somewhere, or did you actually write it?
I don't even remember.
I think you wrote it. You used to write a lot of poetry while you were going to law school. I remember you said that it was the only way that you could keep your sanity.
I was just a kid.
And one of the greatest lawyers in the world, Chief Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, was a fine poet.
Margaret, getting back to this foolishness. I mean, walking all that way in the dead of night.
Well, you and I used to walk at night for hours. I remember.
Yeah, but those were different times.
Yes.
I thought you said you found Frank Hertford rather dull.
I never said that.
Didn't you say he wasn't much fun?
Oh, yes. But that's only during the day, at the gallery. He's all business there, which is good. But away from the gallery, he has an entirely different personality.
Really?
Yes. He's very lively and witty. There's a whole side to Frank Hertford that I've never been aware of.
On that line, let's take a break and see how things seem to be shaping up in our little drama. Of course, there's always a possibility that we might be reading a bit too much into what we've been hearing so far. On the other hand, we may not be reading enough. We'll just have to wait for Act 2 for a clearer definition. Would you happen to know offhand who it was that said, nature abhors a vacuum? It has a scientific sound to it, so you might assume it was a physicist. But the fact is, it was stated by a philosopher. And he wasn't thinking of things like vacuum tubes and the like because they hadn't yet been invented. No. What he had in mind were human affairs and what people will do if their lives are empty.
Hi, Terry.
Hey, Phil. Late as usual.
Oh, it's like old times. We're going to lock horns again.
Why don't you come downtown and really practice law?
Why don't you come uptown and really make some money?
When I get old.
Then you won't be able to enjoy it.
Say, I hear you guys are raking it in. However...
However what?
You're basically a one-client law firm. Now, what if you lose him? lose Tom Cartwright.
We're too involved with everything he's got going. It's as if we were welded together. How could we lose him?
Well, the outfit that had him before you did lost him.
Thanks. You just made my day.
Yeah, all right. Now, getting down to cases.
The George Parrish thing now. This is the quintessential crime of passion.
That's your story.
Well, you admit that it's open and shut.
I don't have to admit anything.
Oh, why don't we save the taxpayers' money?
Oh? You want a plea bargain?
Look, why don't you ask for manslaughter? We can wind up with guilty because of temporary insanity.
Oh, how nice of you.
And for you, too. You get the word guilty in the verdict.
I'm going for murder 1.
You have to be kidding.
The public perception of these insanity things, it's completely negative these days. You see, man on the street thinks all you have to do after you kill somebody is have a smart lawyer claim you were temporarily insane and you beat the rap.
But I do have temporary insanity here.
Oh, do you?
Yes, I can get psychiatric testimony. It says so.
I can get psychiatric testimony that says you don't.
All right, so our shrinks cancel each other out. And what's left is this poor, pathetic-looking, put-upon slob. He's your hard-working, hard-luck guy who never got a break. And a war veteran, too.
That doesn't carry the cloud it used to.
Got a Purple Heart.
Probably shot himself cleaning his rifle.
So, what?
Your client is lying.
Well, I believe him.
I don't.
Why not?
He walks into his house, all unsuspecting. And he's suddenly confronted by the infidelity of his wife. Now, in a sudden, wild, uncontrolled fit of rage, he shoots her.
You're stating my case.
And it's a lie. No man or woman, for that matter, is ever unaware of infidelity.
Come on, Terry. How can you say that?
You mean a fellow doesn't always know his wife is being unfaithful,
How could he know?
Are you telling me if Margaret were having an affair, you wouldn't know about it?
Margaret would never have an affair.
Oh? Why not?
She's not the type.
Well, what is the type?
And besides, realistically, she's older.
Older?
Look, the truth is, why would anyone want to have an affair with Margaret? Have you seen her lately?
Well, as a matter of fact, at the gallery. See, my wife dragged me there to look at some art. Just last week. Oh, she looks great.
Yeah. Now, look, getting back to your basic point.
Which is, a man has to know that his wife is having an affair. He has to notice the change in her.
What change?
Well, she treats him better, or she treats him worse. She's either laughing or crying. She's light as a feather or heavy as a rock. See, but whatever she is different.
And you claim a man can see that?
Oh, well, see it, hear it, feel it. Now, he knows it. But he may categorically reject that information.
Why?
Because if he faced up to it, he'd be forced to make a move. A move that might change the world he lives in. Maybe he simply can't handle it.
So if you're right, why didn't my client go on evading the issue? Why did he kill her?
Because you can only lie to yourself for so long and no longer. You see, you're taking a terrible psychological beating. You have to blow up. And suddenly, something happens which may be completely unrelated to the marriage, but it's a terrible trauma, and that's when a guy goes home and makes her pay for it.
Well, you'd better be able to prove that to our 12 good people in True.
That's why we're having a trial, isn't it?
Phil? Is that you?
Yeah?
You didn't say you were coming home, so I didn't bother with dinner.
Oh, well, Hey, look at you.
You like the dress?
I don't know. Well, it's a bit daring.
Oh, now, Phil.
Well, let me put it this way. You usually dress with an eye toward suggestion rather than display.
Well, I hardly think you could call this display.
Well, for you, it's certainly something new.
New? I've been dressing more or less like this since... Oh, it's been over a year now.
I never noticed.
Well, actually, Phil, you're very rarely home.
Well, it has been a hectic time. I'm sure you understand that.
Of course. You see me mostly at breakfast, and then I'm in my robe and my hair isn't done.
No, just wait a minute. What did you just say, that I only see you at breakfast?
Mm-hmm. We have breakfast together, and you leave the house. Then you generally come home very late for dinner.
Darling, we are swamped in the office.
Oh, of course. So when you do come home, I'm ready for bed. Sometimes I'm already asleep.
But you do look different.
I would hope so.
You haven't really consulted me. What I mean is, every time you buy a new dress or decide on a different hairdo, you'd always ask my opinion.
Darling, How long has it been since my hairdo or my clothes have been of any interest to you? Actually, you've become careless about my appearance. Certainly you've been much less strict lately, much less demanding.
Well, I have had some very important concerns.
Well, maybe my appearance isn't as important to you as it once was.
Oh, now, come on, Margaret.
Look, there's nothing personal in this. It's just a basic truism of married life in a great many marriages.
Well, now that you're all dressed up, are you going somewhere?
Mm-hmm. We're having a special showing at the gallery tonight.
Oh.
It's going to be quite an event. Oh, why don't you come along?
Oh, I'm not sure I'd fit in with the sort of people who'll be there.
Well, most of them are very nice people.
And the truth is, I simply have to finish some work.
You know, if you keep this up, then the work is going to finish you. Oh, why not take a night off?
The truth is, honey, I'm just too tired. I mean, do you have to go?
It's a very important evening. Frank is depending on me.
Oh.
Don't worry, dear. Frank will see to it that I get home all right.
Yes. What's that, Miss Tidings? I have a lunch date with Tom Cartwright. Oh, that's right. That's right. Thanks for reminding me. Let's see now. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, from time to time we are shocked, rudely awakened. We look at our advanced state of sophisticated civilization, and we are horrified when we realize how thin is the veneer, the veneer of what? Already said civilization, sophistication, cultivation, advancement. Let's see now, where is that book? Why can't I ever find anything? Miss Tidings, where's my thesaurus? Why does everything always disappear? Please, I don't want any excuses. I just want the book. Oh, for crying out loud. Miss Tidings, I'm sorry. It's right here on my desk. And look, call Mr. Cartwright for me. Say that something extremely vital has suddenly come up and I have to cancel lunch.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for Margaret Wilcox.
Did you have an appointment with Mrs. Wilcox?
Well, I don't usually make appointments with Mrs. Wilcox. I'm Mr. Wilcox.
Oh, how do you do, sir? Was Mrs. Wilcox expecting you?
Well, it's just that I happened to be in the neighborhood and thought I'd drop by and take her to lunch.
Oh, well, they're not here at the gallery just now.
They?
Margaret and Frank Hertford. I think they said they were going to Philadelphia to look at the work of a new artist.
Oh. Well, it was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. Thank you. Thank you very much.
How are we doing, Counselor?
Mr. Parrish, I have to ask you one question.
You sure should.
Did you have any idea that your wife had been unfaithful to you with this Axford fellow before you found them together that night?
You already asked me that.
Well, I'm asking again.
Well, I told you before. I never knew.
Is that possible?
Is what possible?
That a man wouldn't know?
Sure, it's possible.
Well, Parrish, in a thing like this, there are signs, unmistakable signs.
Maybe, but what do you do if you're too dumb to read them? Too dumb, too trusting, maybe too happy.
Now, listen, I'm your lawyer. You must tell me the truth.
I'm telling you the truth.
The worst thing you can do is lie to your lawyer.
Why do you keep saying I'm lying?
I'm not saying that you're lying. I'm only asking you not to do it. I'm building your whole case on the proposition that you didn't know what was happening.
I'm telling you the truth.
Now, just remember, if you're not, I can get blindsided, ambushed and destroyed in that courtroom. All I stand to lose is the case. I'll go on to something else. But you won't.
Look, do you think I'd have held still for it? I'm not that kind of a guy. When I found out about what she was doing, I put an end to it. Right then, right there.
Did you ever argue with your wife?
How can you be married and not argue with your wife?
Loud, angry arguments that the neighbors could have overheard?
No, never.
I mean, I have to make sure that they can't spring a witness on us to testify that he heard the two of you having some serious shouting matches.
Whoever says anything like that would be lying.
All right, that's what I have to know.
So, how does it look?
If you're telling me the truth, you've got a chance.
Been visiting your client, I see.
Terry, do you actually believe that you can get him on murder one?
Yeah.
You have to prove premeditation.
I know.
Well, it's awfully tough in a case like this.
That's true.
You're really sticking your neck out.
That's what your neck is for, buddy.
Well, you must think you have something.
You ever read a play by James M. Barrie?
Now, what are you trying to pull on me?
It's called What Every Woman Knows.
What about it?
Well, he makes a very big deal about how completely a woman understands the man she's married to.
So what?
Well, women don't have any monopoly on that kind of insight. They just brag about it more.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
If I were writing a play instead of constructing a case, you know what I'd call it? What Every Husband Knows.
Yeah? What does he know?
What doesn't he know? That is, once he sits down and really starts asking himself the right questions.
Well, what does a husband know? It does seem that many husbands these days know very little. Strangely enough, it would appear that there are those husbands who don't even know what their wives look like. So how can we hope for a deeper understanding? But is this true? Probably on a conscious level. But what's happening deep down there in the subconscious? That's where the action is. We have Act 3 for that purpose. We have the word wedlock, which is used to define the married state. Wedlock is derived from an old Gothic word which means a pledge or a contract. And that's what marriage is really about, no? A contractual agreement. But there's always a basic dissatisfaction with contracts in general these days. One of the parties is always looking to get out of it somehow.
Oh, Phil, you're home.
Yes, these days seems I can get more done here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Had I known I'd have come back earlier. I just thought you'd be out till late at one of your meetings.
What do you mean, one of my meetings?
Well, you do have meetings.
Well, I know, but you make it sound as if there's something disreputable about it.
Darling, are we going to quarrel?
You know, I stopped by the gallery today.
I heard.
To take you to lunch.
Oh, that was sweet.
But you weren't there.
Well, Frank and I went to Philadelphia. There was this marvelous new artist on exhibit.
You know, it's now 9 o'clock. The exhibition must have lasted till late.
No, just till 5. Oh, but it's such a lovely drive this time of the year. We enjoyed the foliage. You remember how you and I used to go out to the country and see how the leaves were all turning color? And then, of course, Frank and I stopped off at this marvelous little country inn for dinner.
Margaret, is that wise?
Wise?
I mean, people might...
What is it, Phil?
Oh, I just remembered I had Faraday look up a case for me, People versus Gibbs. I think there's an application there. I better call him right now.
Phil. Phil, you got a minute?
Oh, come in, Tom. Sit down.
Well, thank you. I don't see you at the club. I don't see you anywhere these days. And what's this? A sandwich at the desk?
I'm in the middle of a murder case, remember?
And you'll get him off, won't you?
Well, a man doesn't get off in a situation like this. He still has to pay a price.
Well, okay, a couple of years, maybe. That's the same as getting off, isn't it? Phil, you're worried, aren't you?
I always worry when I'm in court.
Sure. He killed his wife. But it was in a fit of sudden blind rage. You know, in that single terrible moment, his whole world collapsed. Now, he'd worshipped that woman. That's your defense, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, it sounds great to me. What could be wrong with it?
I don't know.
Well, are you saying there is something wrong with it?
I don't know that either.
And what's wrong with you?
Terry McLean.
Oh, your district attorney friend.
Mm-hmm. I don't like his attitude, Tom. He wouldn't have gone for first-degree murder if he didn't hold something up his sleeve.
Well, something like...
He's just a bit too confident.
Oh, come on. on. There are guys who can sit with a nothing hand and make you believe they're holding 4 aces.
Look, I know Terry. He's got something.
What?
Premeditation.
George Parrish isn't that kind of guy.
What kind of guy?
Who'd put up with his wife fooling around. The guy with guts doesn't do that. And that's the thing George always had. But he got the Silver Star. I was there when he earned it.
Look, we're talking about different things.
We are talking about a red-blooded guy who reacted in a way that's unfortunately all too human.
I used to think that myself. But it isn't so simple. Here you are in a well-ordered world. You become aware of something that threatens your entire existence. That is, if you choose to confront it.
Well, you have to confront it. You have no choice.
You do. You can choose to disregard it and pretend it doesn't exist.
Well, tell me, what real guy could accept a situation where he knows his wife is cheating on him?
A real guy who happens to be in love with her.
Phil, I don't know what the DA has, but you have to win this case. I am telling you that right now.
If Terry has premeditation, I'll have to perform a miracle.
Well, if that's what is needed, that's what you are getting paid for.
Do you mind if I sit down here?
It's a public bench in a municipal park.
Beautiful day, isn't it? Excuse me. I see you're busy with your own thoughts. I have no right to intrude, but I had this idea that I should talk to you because your name is Philip Wilcox, isn't it?
How do you know me?
Oh, you're a lawyer and a very good one. You're defending a man named George Parrish, who murdered his wife.
Oh, you must have seen my picture in the paper.
At first, I thought I'd visit you in your office.
Why?
But I didn't have the nerve. Then I noticed you would come down here and sit in the park for a few minutes each day at noontime.
What's on your mind?
I know something about the Parrish murder case that you're unaware of.
Oh, yeah?
There was nothing between James Axford and Millicent Parrish. Oh, there was a great deal between them, but nothing carnal or fleshly or sexual.
How do you know?
Because of the type of man that James Axford happens to be. He was completely lacking in that type of orientation.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Then why was he in her apartment at 2 a.m. in his robe and pajamas?
He needed comfort.
Comfort?
Yes. James Axford is a man who suffers from loneliness. He was unable to sleep. He was frightened.
Of what?
Of the world, of everything, of anything, of nothing. And so he went to her, and she spoke to him as she always did.
Always?
She was always ready with a comforting word, a cheering thought. She was so filled with life that she had so much to give. And the stupid, stolid, ignorant ox she was married to just didn't take any of it. He was never home, always trying to find a fortune. Didn't he know he had one in the house?
How do you know so much about this?
Oh, I'm sure by this time you know who I am. Yes, she comforted me. Toward the end, I had to comfort her.
Why?
She was worried about him.
For what reason?
He was afraid he'd lose his job.
But I know Tom Cartwright. Tom would never fire him.
Oh, but he did.
Why do you say that? Do you know it for a fact?
George must have been fired. That's why he came home and shot her. Funny. He says he shot her because of me, and I had never had anything to do with her. In that way. But in a sense, in a real sense, I was getting her ready for another man. I was awakening her to the possibilities of the world. A woman like her with all that imagination, all that life. She has so much to give. If her husband doesn't want to take it, she has to find someone who will.
Why are you telling me all this?
Oh, because I have a sense of humor. I'm a waiter. The other day I worked at a big party. The most beautiful woman there, I thought, was a Mrs. Philip Wilcox.
Mrs. Wilcox?
I saw she was there without her husband. The story is she goes everywhere without her husband. I saw how the men looked at her. So, who is better equipped than you to be the defense attorney in this type of murder case?
Tom, I have to talk to you.
Oh, well, I can't now. I'm flying to Chicago.
Sit down.
Just wait a minute. You can't just barge into my office.
Tom, the day he killed his wife, did you fire George Parrish?
Now, what kind of a question is that?
If the answer is yes, my whole defense collapses.
There's no way a thing like that could come out, is there?
Oh, boy.
Well, who would bring it up? George wouldn't.
How did you fire him?
Oh, well, I called my secretary and I said... Oh, good Lord. And she must have called personnel.
Now it's a matter of record. No wonder my DA friend Terry's been going around with that Mona Lisa smile on his face.
I told you he got the Silver Star. It was for saving my life under fire.
Great. So why did you give him the sack?
Because he'd been stealing. Though I didn't mind. I mean, what did it add up to? A couple of hundred now and then. But the foreman and the other fellas, they were wise to it, so I had to stop it. Now, I said, George, you have to cut it out. If you need extra dough, just come to see me.
So shouldn't that have ended it?
No, he kept on stealing, taking advantage of me, making me look like a chump to the other guys. And so I called him in. I blew my stack, and I said, get out of here. He turned pale as a sheet of paper. Well, I guess he must have nursed it for a while. Then he went home, and he killed her. Who else did he have to take it out on?
The DA knows about it. He has to.
What do you see? He didn't kill her. I did. I made him do it. And I should have given him another kind of job. But what? He wasn't good for anything else.
Tom, there's no way I can save him.
But you have to.
I cannot do the humanly impossible.
I don't recognize words like humanly impossible. And I don't have to. Because I pay top dollar. And all I know is I want results.
Well, hi, I'm glad you're home.
I thought I'd better be. I was in the courtroom today.
I didn't see you.
I heard you make the charge to the jury.
What'd you think?
I thought it was magnificent.
But it didn't help. I'm going to lose the case.
That's too bad.
What do I smell?
Chili.
Your special chili consolation dinner.
Well, if it were a victory dinner, it would be filet mignon.
How well you remember.
Oh, it hasn't been all that long ago.
That seems like another world, Margaret. You know, there was just no way I could save George Parrish.
I'm sorry.
I guess the jury will stay out all night just for the sake of form, but they'll come back and throw the book. Well, at least I saved myself.
From what?
From doing something later.
Something?
Something I wouldn't be able to control. Something I'd be forced to do.
Tell me.
No.
Should we have secrets from each other?
Yes. Certain secrets. There are certain things I don't want you to ask me, and there are certain things that I won't ask you about either.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do. But we're going to end it, Margaret, because things will be different from now on. You know, I love the way you wear your hair. You're right, you know. I haven't been too aware of it. Tell me, when was the last time that we took a trip?
I can't remember.
Would you like to go somewhere this week?
Can you get away?
Certainly.
Won't Tom, your important client, be needing you?
Tom is going to fire me.
Why?
Because I will have lost the case.
Well, how could he fire you for losing?
Oh, he could, easily.
Just like that?
Yeah, well, it won't be just like that. It'll take a while. He'll start showing dissatisfaction with this, that, and the other thing. Before you know it, we'll be through. But losing the case for George Parrish would be where it all began.
Well, what are you going to do?
Well, for starters, I'd like to spend some more time with my wife. That is, if she's not going to be too busy.
I think I can find time for you, darling. Phil.
Yes?
About Frank Hertford.
I don't want to hear about Frank Hertford.
But I feel I ought to.
Darling, let's go inside and have dinner.
No. Let me put the chili in the freezer. This is the kind of dinner that calls for filet mignon.
And there the matter must rest. Mr. Phil Wilcox, an astute attorney and a capable judge of human nature, including his own, would agree wholeheartedly with the following dictum. If a man has a charming, attractive wife, and he pays no attention to her, he has only himself to blame if other men do. I'll be back shortly.
Ready on set. Hi, this is Michael Landon. You know, what goes on behind the scenes is important, because if things don't work well here, they won't work well up front. Same with pictures. What's behind them can make a difference. So I get mine printed on Kodak paper, and it's always available where you see the Kodak paper sign. You can't miss it. It's the sign with that memorable face. Mine.
You're on, Mr. Landon.
Okay. Look for the Kodak paper sign when you get your pictures developed. And tell them Michael sent you.
The crime of passion, so frequently encountered in both literature and life, seems so sharply defined, so easily comprehended, so basic, so uncomplicated. But is it? Men and women are complex creatures who will always act in their own self-interest. And sometimes a sudden burst of blind fury can have been created by many years of clear-eyed preparation deep in the subconscious, where everything is finally decided for all of us. Our cast included Mandel Kramer, Carol Teitel, Earl Hammond, and Ian Martin. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
This is the voice of the Rocky Mountain West. Radio 85, KOA Denver.
Tired of the everyday routine? Ever dream of a life of romantic adventure? Want to get away from it all?
We offer you Escape. Escape, designed to free you from the four walls of today for a half hour of high adventure.
Tonight we escape to the interior of China and the story of a gentleman gambler from Virginia, matching wits with a murderous warlord whose word can mean life or death. As Ahmed Abdullah tells it in his famous story, The Ambassador of Poker.
Gangway down, sir.
Very good.
Here he is, sir. Captain, I demand to know the meaning of this. This sailor has forced me to pack my baggage, vacate my cabin, and come here.
He did it on my orders, Mr. Fairbairn. You are leaving this ship.
Leave it? But you're mistaken, sir. This is only Hong Kong. My passage is paid to Singapore.
In this envelope, you will find the refund of the remainder of your passage. It comes to $43, I believe. Good day to you.
Well, you can't do this. I demand an explanation.
I shall give it to you in a word. Poker. There is not a man aboard, officer or crewman, who has not lost every cent he had to you.
You're implying that I play dishonestly? That I cheat?
Let's just say that you win, too, consistently.
Sir, I am Randolph C. Fairbairn of Charlottesville, Virginia, sir. A Southern gentleman. I have never cheated at cards in my life, and I never will. Here in my wallet is all of the money I won on this voyage. Some $324, I think. take it. You may distribute it among the men. You will, I presume, allow me to keep the $20 bill that I had when I came aboard.
I cannot accept this money back, Mr. Fairbairn, but...
Then throw it overboard. Here, allow me.
No. Wait, I'll take it. I'll return it to the men.
Thank you. Now, if you will pardon me.
Mr. Fairbairn, perhaps I have misjudged you. If so, I'm deeply sorry.
Your apology is accepted.
But you must admit your winning all the time is...
That is my good fortune, sir, and my curse. I simply cannot lose.
Perhaps if you would agree not to play poker, perhaps you could stay on board to Singapore.
No, sir, I do not stay where I am not wanted.
But you haven't much money. How will you get along in Hong Kong? What will you do?
Why, I expect something will turn up. If not, I will play poker.
On the Hong Kong waterfront?
Certainly.
Well, sir, if you play and if you insist upon winning...
I can't help winning.
Then, Mr. Fairbairn, I should advise you to be prepared for a great deal of trouble. I should advise you to slip a gun in your pocket alongside your rabbit's foot.
Mr. Fairbairn, are you staying on another week?
Why, yes, I believe I will.
Oh, well then, sir, we shall have to have payment for the room in advance.
Yes, I'll take care of that tonight. Right now I have something important. By the way, do you know where I might find a poker game?
Poker? Oh, no, sir, not in this hotel.
Poker? Yes, sir. If you don't value your life too highly. On the waterfront, Pearl Dock Street, down the alley of the Heavenly Fish. The Black Dragon in the back room.
You are bluffing. I call you.
3 lovely ladies.
Well, mon ami, you are unlucky tonight.
You wait. Just you wait. All right. Deal the cards.
Gentlemen, I beg your pardon.
Huh? Who is this one?
What is it, young fella?
I wonder if I might sit in this game, if you don't mind.
What?
Regardez, he's just a boy.
Why, of course, old chap, of course. Happy to have you. Won't you sit down, Mr.
Fairbairn. Randolph C. Fairbairn of Charlottesville, Virginia.
Well, sit down, Mr. Fairbairn. This is Frenchy Frenchy, Van Alkemade, Rangoon George, the Croaker, and, you just call me Skip.
Enchanté.
How do you do, gentlemen?
Always happy to see a new face in the game.
Yeah. How many chips do you want?
Why, $17.64 worth as a starter. There.
Is that all you have?
I'm afraid it is. For the moment, at least.
Oh. Well...
I don't think I'll need any more.
Me? I love the innocence of the very young. Deal, mon petit.
Raise you 5.
Very well. Call.
3 aces.
Sorry. Full house. 9s over 4s. I'll play these, gentlemen.
Mon Dieu. Another pattern.
Check to you.
No, not to me, old fellow. I'm out.
Moi aussi. It's all yours, monsieur. Unless...
No.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Hey, wait a minute. You get out.
I beg your pardon?
I said get out. This joke has gone far enough.
Joke? I don't understand.
Get out.
Don't worry, sir. I don't care to stay where people don't want me. Here, cash my chips, and I'll move along, gentlemen.
What?
Cash your blinking chips, did you say, young fella?
Why, yes, sir.
To the devil with you. Beat it while you can still walk.
Gentlemen, I must insist upon my money.
You what?
I am an extremely nervous man. I do not like to fight, but...
Out! Get out before I...
I'm sorry, sir, but I warned you. Though I don't like fighting, my mother insisted that I study boxing.
Let me at him. I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. I dislike using the gun, but I had no choice. You may get up, sir. You are uninjured. I merely shot into the ceiling. And now, if you will be good enough to cash my chips, I can be on my way.
84, 85, and 20 cents. That's it to the penny.
Thank you, gentlemen. Now, If you will remain facing me with your hands up until I've left the room...
Be careful with that thing.
There is very little danger. I'm really a very indifferent marksman. Who's that?
There is no need to fear this humble one, sir. Good evening. I watched the little scene you enacted just now, Mr.
Fairburn, sir. Randolph C. Fairburn of Charlottesville, Virginia, sir.
Of course. The Virginian. All of you, go.
Well, you certainly have that pack of rats under your thumb. A wave of your hand, and they are gone like magic.
Not magic, my friend. The power of money. That is more practical. Besides, I own this place. So, you are Virginian?
Yes, sir, an unworthy son of that great and noble Commonwealth.
Oh, I am delighted. My late partner was Virginian. I am Shangpao of Jones and Shangpao Importers. Pardon inquisitiveness, but would you care to go to work?
Well, I am not a businessman, and I don't speak Chinese.
No matter. You are gentleman and fighting man.
Oh, not a fighting man. No, you're mistaken.
No matter. I need man like you, and it will be worth a great deal of money to you.
How much?
$5,000.
But for what? What is the job?
To recover for me a fortune from the interior of China, an object no bigger than your hand, weighing less than 4 ounces. The British Museum has offered £10,000. Your own Metropolitan Museum will gladly pay $50,000. Private collectors, more, much more.
Well, why? What is it?
Is thin gold wafer, on which is impressed only imprint known of Great Seal of Yin Dynasty, 3,000 years ago, is priceless relic. And it was, and legally still is, property of Jones and Shangpao. It will be your job to return it to me by whatever means you are able.
But from where? Who has it now?
You have heard of General Kung?
No.
Notorious bandit, now puppet ruler of Namyung? On some pretext, he confiscated seal from my partner. Jones died while trying to recover it of typhus, so it was said.
Too bad. Well, how am I to get the seal from him?
Perhaps way will suggest itself when I tell you that General Kung also liked to play poker.
Aha. So that's why you picked me.
Perhaps. You will do it?
Well, I'll go a long way for a game of poker.
Excellent. I shall arrange for you forged document, safe contact pass. Also reliable Chinese guide. You must be careful. Watch out for a beautiful young lady with red hair like sun. She is perhaps after seal also.
Huh? Who is she?
I do not know. But I do know she is dangerous. Also, young Mr. Fairbairn, let me say this to you. Though you do not like fighting, this is China, not Virginia. If you get chance to slit throat of General Kung, do so promptly before he does same to you.
In just a moment, we will return you to the second act of Escape. But first, on CBS's Gene Autry Show this Saturday night, you'll hear how Easter is celebrated in the West. The King of the Cowboys will bring you a sketch about a young Western minister whose Easter sermon helps to solve a mystery. And Gene will also be singing some special holiday songs. Vaughn Monroe will be around this Saturday with some of his famous music making, so be listening for them both, Gene Autry and Vaughn Monroe, on most of these same CBS stations. And now for the second act of Escape, and the story of Randolph C. Fairburn, the ambassador of poker.
Is this the place, Mao Tzu?
Hello, General Chung. Take hotel, chase people away.
Oh, he confiscated that, too. All right, let's go. What's this?
God say we no can go inside.
Tell him I want to see the general, Mao Tzu.
呢個人想見將軍。
將軍現在唔得閒，你哋走開啦。
What did he say?
He say no like American here.
Tell him I'm an ambassador from Virginia.
佢係美國大使 Virginia.
無論佢喺邊處嚟都好啊，佢現在非常之唔得閒啊！你哋快脆啲走開去啦，唔係我拉入你啊！
What did he say?
He said no.
Tell him I'm an ambassador of poker. Tell him to tell the general that.
Did you say poker, Mr. Fairbairn?
I did, sir. Would you care to have a game?
Come in. In here, Mr. Fairbairn.
Thank you.
I have cards and chips. And oh, excuse me. This is Miss Grushenka, Mr. Fairbairn.
How do you do?
Wow. I hadn't expected to find such a lovely lady.
Spasiba. You are gallant.
Oh, it's an old Virginia custom, madam.
Oh, you American. You will excuse me, perhaps.
Oh, don't leave.
Of course, my blossom. You may go now.
Da. Do svidaniya.
Goodbye, miss. It was a pleasure to...
Now, Mr. Fairbairn.
I'm sorry. I hope I haven't interrupted anything.
It is nothing. Only a woman. Sit down.
But a very beautiful one, with lovely red hair.
Still a woman. I have not played poker for many moons. Cut for deal?
And the stakes?
Shall we say 100 a chip?
$100? All right. Three aces. Enough?
Deal.
Full house. Enough?
Deal again.
King high straight. Enough?
Another.
Heart flush.
All right. That is enough. You play poker very well, Mr. Fairbairn.
I can usually win when I want to.
You put me in embarrassing position. You have wiped out treasury. Now I must collect another tax. And last one was only last week.
That won't be necessary, General. I think we can make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Instead of the money, I'll take the yin seal for payment.
So, now I understand. You cannot be that naive, Mr. Fairbairn.
I played the game in good faith, sir. I demand that
You demand nothing, American pig. You will think over your stupidity in my prison. 拉佢落個樓下鎖住佢，唔好俾人見佢。
得咯，得咯。將軍唔准我哋入去咯。
It's quite all right, I tell you. General Kung has given me his permission.
真個好唔得咯。
Dolja, Dolja. Oh, hello, Mr. Fairbairn.
Well, hello. Nice of you to come and see me.
If I get you out of here, will you help me?
What happened to your Russian accent?
Will you?
Well, yeah. Of course, it wasn't a good accent anyway. Unless I'm crazy, you're from Virginia, too.
That doesn't matter now. We've got to get out of here.
We? Well, I thought you and the general were friends.
Not at all. I was living in the hotel here when he took it over. He won't let me leave.
You could just walk out.
How? He confiscated my credentials, keeps me almost a prisoner, refuses me a safe conduct pass.
So you want mine?
Well, why not? You can add "and wife" to it. Something like that. It wouldn't be any trouble.
Well, if I'm to have a beautiful wife, I think I should at least know her name.
It's Susan Jones.
That begins to fit. Susan Jones, daughter of the American partner of Jones and Shang Pao. And you're after the yin seal, too.
How did you know?
Never mind. But why did Shang Pao say that you were dangerous?
Because he's after the seal for himself. And it belongs to me. It was my father's, not the company's. He's trying to steal it from me.
Or you from him.
Honestly, Mr. Fairbairn.
Never mind. Where is the seal? Can we get it?
Easily. He keeps it in a strong box in his hotel room. He showed it to me. Oh, I could have got it long ago, but I couldn't have gotten away.
All right, now how do we get out of here?
Would this help?
What? My gun. Definitely. Now...
If I were to call the guard in...
And I were to... Yes, you're a very practical girl.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Bing Jai! Bing Jai!
嚟咯！乜嘢事幹啊？
快啲！
乜嘢事幹啊？你叫我做乜啊？你問我。
Sorry, old boy. All right, Miss Jones. Lead the way. What's the matter?
He's in there. We'll have to do something.
What?
You leave it to me. You be ready when his back is turned.
Miss Jones, I don't think I should let you, a young lady from Virginia.
Shh.
Is
Grushenka.
Ah, my blossom. Come in. So, at last, you come to me, my sweet one.
Da, daragoy.
Come to my...
Good heavens, what did you do to him?
Simple. A judo trick. My father insisted I learn judo.
Did you kill him?
No. But he'll be asleep for a couple of hours. Long enough for us to get the seal and get out of here.
You back so soon, Master?
Come on, Mao-Tzu. We've got the seal. Let's go.
How are we going to travel?
We'll use this car.
That's General Coons.
So I see. And that's his chauffeur, no doubt. You two get ready to jump in. Okay. I'm going to say hello to him. Oh, I say, old man, how are you? Let me shake your hand. That's it. Ah! Okay, let's go. We're going to have to get rid of this car soon. Mao-Tzu, what's this village up ahead?
Chengpen.
Can we get a train there?
Oh, yes. Little train, sometime.
All right. Mao-Tzu, you get rid of the car. We'll see about the train. Bad luck. No trains until morning. We'll have to stay here overnight.
There's a little inn over there.
Not exactly the kind of place I'd usually take a girl from Virginia, but the only trouble is Mao-Tzu isn't back and I can't speak Chinese. How do you say 2 single rooms?
I can speak enough for that. Come on.
Yes? Who is it?
It's me, Susan.
Oh, just a minute. Hello.
May I come in?
Sure.
Here. I thought we really should have a drink. Sort of a toast to our escape.
Well, what is it?
Oh, some special kind of Chinese wine. The proprietor says it's very good.
I really don't think we should celebrate just yet.
Well, of course, if I'm repulsive to you.
Oh, no, nothing like that. You're...
Beautiful. Of course. So shall we drink to my beauty?
Yeah. To your beauty.
Oh, such a little sip. I'm more beautiful than that.
Oh, yeah.
Down the hatch. There, now, that's a big boy.
That wasn't bad. Not bad at all. Didn't know the Chinese made wine like that. Do you have more?
That'll be enough.
Well, what do you mean?
In about 2 minutes, you'll be fast asleep.
Asleep?
Some of these Chinese wines are interesting. Special. Something like a Mickey. I don't think you'll be terribly sick, though, when you wake up.
Susan, what is this?
Simple, dear. I can buy a lot of negligees like this one with that $50,000, and I don't intend to share it with Sheng Pao any more than he does with me. So, well, I really hate to trouble you, lamb, but I need the seal, your safe conduct pass, and your gun.
Susan, you're a...
No names, Lammy. It isn't chivalrous. And you're a Virginia gentleman, remember?
Susan.
I'll leave you the cards, dear, so you can play solitaire. Bye-bye. Pleasant dreams.
Why, you... Oh, my head. How long has she been gone, Mao-Tzu?
For 5 hours.
That's enough. We can't catch her now.
I think maybe yes.
How?
She take first train. Is slow train. We take next train. Is fast train. We catch her before she get to Hong Kong.
Good boy, Mao-Tzu. Let's go. Miss Jones, I believe.
Oh. Randolph.
Sorry to startle you, my dear. No, don't reach. I'll just take your bag. I suppose the seal and my gun and my safe conduct pass are inside. Thank you.
Oh, Randolph, honestly, I'm so glad to see you. I've been hating myself for what I did to you.
You have?
Oh, yes. I really like you, Randolph. I wouldn't have done it except I needed the seal. You know, a little old girl like me alone in the world. I am alone, you know, Randolph. And the seal was my only inheritance from my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be penniless without it. You wouldn't want that, would you, Randolph?
You wring my heart, Miss Jones.
All right. I suppose it's just as well, really. This way, at least, I won't be a criminal.
What do you mean?
It's you who'll be the criminal, you and Sheng Pao. Well, what are you going to do about it?
I don't know. I'll have to think.
Well, think fast. We'll be in Hong Kong in an hour. Well, Randolph, what are you going to do?
Come on. Let's get out of the station, then we can...
Greetings, old chap.
Just stand where you are.
And you too, mademoiselle.
Randolph, who are these men?
Some old friends. And this time, I'm afraid they're prepared. I can feel their preparation in the small of my back.
Yeah, so march.
I'll bet you could have found a dirtier, smellier back room to bring us to.
Shut up.
They haven't got it.
He must have.
I tell you, I've searched. They haven't got it.
Come on. Tell us, where is it?
Who are you working for, General Kung?
Where did you put it?
Put what, gentlemen?
You know all right. The seal.
I don't know. Maybe I lost it.
Ah, you...
Wait. Save it until the boss gets here. He'll know how to make them talk. Trust the Chinese.
Yeah, but it may be ours.
Well, there is cards. Why not play while we are waiting?
Well, that's an idea. Why not? Your deal, Frenchy.
Randolph, darling, if General Kung...
Don't worry. I'll think of something.
I know you will. You're wonderful, but just in case, I want you to know I am sorry for what I did.
Hey, you kissed me.
Yes. Did you like it?
Yes, only darn it, my hands are tied. But I've got an idea. Just a minute.
All right, deal him out, Frenchy.
What's the matter? Afraid to let me play with you? Afraid I'll beat you again?
Well, what do you say, chaps?
Why not? Yes, money. Our money.
I'll untie him. Raise.
Call.
3 tens.
3 aces.
3 aces.
4 deuces.
4 kings.
Straight flush.
Straight flush.
Royal flush.
Oh, he's cheating. He must be. I'll kill him. I'll kill him.
Darling, you knocked them all out.
Uh-huh. What a mess. My cards all over the room.
Leave them. Let's get out of here. Listen, somebody's coming. Maybe it's the general. Hurry.
Just a minute. I've got to find... there. All right, let's go.
Good evening. Not leaving so soon?
Oh, Sheng Pao. So Mao Tzu found you. A good thing I sent him off to... But wait a minute. How did you know where to find us?
Perhaps if we will go back into...
No, wait a minute. We want to talk to you.
There is no need for me to talk to Miss Jones or to you. You are through. Just hand over the yin seal.
Randolph, he's got a gun.
So you are a double-crosser.
Randolph! There. Goodbye to Hong Kong.
Yes. Goodbye forever.
It will be good to see Virginia again, won't it, darling?
Yes. Although I left under something of a cloud, I suppose they'll give a married man a new chance.
No doubt of it, especially since he's reformed. Lammy, you've never told me, and I haven't asked you, but whatever you did with that seal, I'm glad we don't have it. It would have been wrong to start our married life with dishonesty like that.
Susan,
And now that you are married, there'll be no more fighting, and that means no more poker.
Susan...
And because it's a symbol of the old life, I brought up your pack of cards, and here's an end to it.
No, wait! Susan!
Why, Lammy, Lammy, what is it? What's the matter? Well, I only threw your old pack of cards overboard. If it means that much, you can always get a new pack.
But you don't understand. In that pack of cards, concealed in the lining of the box, was the yin seal. You've just thrown $50,000 into the ocean.
Escape is produced and directed by William N. Robeson. Tonight we have presented The Ambassador of Poker by Ahmed Abdullah, adapted for radio by John Dunkel. Featured in the cast were Elliot Reed as Randolph C. Fairburn, Lucille Meredith as Susan Jones, Ben Wright as Sheng Pao, Benson Fong as General Kung, and Richard Liu as Mao Tzu. Also heard were John Daner, Ramsey Hill, Bill Conrad, and Rick Vallon. Special music was arranged and played by Ivan Ditmars. Next week.
You are standing on an ancient pyramid hidden in the depths of Yucatan. Somewhere beneath your feet lies a sacred shrine with millions in jewels and gold. But from the impenetrable jungle and the fanatic high priests of the Mayas, there can be no escape.
Next week, we escape with the story of a man and woman whose lust for gold led them to dangerous defiance of the laws of a primitive but still powerful cult. As Les Crutchfield and Paul Pierce tell it in The Golden Snake. Goodbye, then, until this same time next week when, once again, we offer you Escape. Everyone wants to give a helping hand to America's crippled children. That's why everyone is buying Easter seals. Money from the sale of these seals helps to carry on the good work of the National Society for Crippled Children and Adults, which conducts an extensive program of education, research, and personal care for the physically handicapped. So, do your part by buying Easter seals. This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.